Who wants to give the recap? Let's roll a d4.
Gonna be
5 minutes. It's gonna be Tom.
Oh my god.
See
wild card.
what can you remember, Tom?
What can I remember is there was a lot of shopping. A lot of
Yes.
shopping. And
Yes.
earning poor money. And failed rolls to earn money.
I remember this. I
So
remember
there was ferrying around. To go from space to space, you know, to spend money. And conversations on the topics of the village and stuff. And then we went to go save the village on the bounty board thing, and we fucked up some bandits. I missed with all my spells and
and you were tired as a spell.
healed a little bit. Yes, there we go.
You can't miss the heal.
That's the gist of it. Crook still didn't get crit, I think.
There's still is a magnet for sling crits.
I think I got crit but didn't go down, which is...
And this is an improvement for you.
Right?
First.
Yeah. I'll take
Big
it.
improvement for sure.
Well, and we started the combat with, again, Altair's face getting 2 slings just, like, critting him immediately.
that's
Oh yeah, that's also true.
was
The
fun,
worst
that was
start
fun.
to a combat.
Longest range sling.
Yeah, so it's like, one of them was, I think, at 3 range increments.
They were pretty good with those slings. What can I say?
Still rolled nat 20 on me. Oof.
I always,
Those are rough.
when I hear sling, I was thinking of like the toy sling. That's just like, gee, but actually it's like the...
You think slingshot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this game is live sling, but
The ones that are significantly more powerful and difficult to use.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also whenever I read, I'm like, these guys using a sling, fucking kids, and I'm like, yeah, okay, they're not kids, they're like murderers. It's fine. Okay.
Speaking of murderers,
Speaking of murders, indeed, at the end of the fight, there was one survivor who LTM managed to chase down and bring back to the party.
Yeah, we were gonna have 2, and then freaking who was it? Crixel who decided to let's go full murder.
Turns out guns are very hard to make non-lethal.
Who else is the crazy blasted person? You know.
Indeed. Who else?
I think I packed him to death. I don't think I used my gun.
Exactly.
yeah,
It wasn't even with the gun.
Yeah, oh my
Like,
God.
he's swapping this out.
I do remember it was fucked. I remember now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Horrifying.
Yeah,
Speaking
there's
of
like
horrifying.
blood dripping down my beak. I'm just like looking at you like, what's wrong?
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's like still a little bit of
I
flesh.
kind of lick it off your wings, you know, and it was like.
I think you turned Crix lean to the authorities after this one. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
What a
actually I have
fucking maniac.
something.
Okay.
Wait, feats. I have this. Where is it? Wax feathers. So yeah, from the copious amounts of blood on my wings, I just like spend 1 action to shake off the liquid to instantly become dry.
become dry. Oh man, it's amazing how it works on your clothing as well. What?
Yeah, right?
What? That doesn't even make
It's just the wax like gets absorbed by the clothing.
That must be it. Yeah, so you kind of do you think like a dog
uncomfortable
shaking?
clothing?
Yeah, like, it's like
right.
when you're a dog shaking, right? And the blood covers Nate, who's like next to you. It's like shake off the blood.
Your
I
turn.
mean, I'm like 10 feet away, hopefully. It's,
Yeah,
I don't know if you've
I'm
seen
picking
a
Have
up
a
dog.
shake.
the map still and walking back with this the captive.
Yeah,
So I get
yeah,
no blood
but,
splatter.
yeah, you can basically get onto it. The captive, yeah, he's looking pretty fucking terrified as he like kind of sees, you know, Crixel like, you know, just like standing over the body. And yeah, he's very just sort of quiet
Throat
and sort of
ripped out.
looks terrified, yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, he like just looks at you terrified.
It's okay. You made the right choice.
Looks like it. Kind of, you know, just stares at like, you know, the one on the ground.
Come over here, and I gesture him like over towards like maybe putting a bit of a bush between him and the dead body to have our discussion.
Okay, yeah, you put him nicely between the bush, so you don't worry about it. You can't see, you can't tell. Yeah,
Exactly.
you. Yeah, he's kind of takes like a seat, like you know, just kind of like cross-legged and on the ground. Well,
All right. So, obviously we've dispatched your current crew, but there's got to be more. Where are they staying?
we have a camp. It's maybe 3 hours walk through the woods. So, show you it, I guess.
So I have the what is it called? Lie to me.
Yeah. So you do the second, so you're second. Cool.
Yep.
Okay,
Do I
so
roll?
no, I roll if he lies.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also roll to sense motive for like his general demeanor, but not like
That's true.
lies.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely want to do that. I mean, obviously, he's gonna be a little
Hey, that's still
upset. Okay. And Giard.
Yes, secret deal.
GM. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you think he seems like just like honest, but just like he doesn't fucking care. Like if he says secrets at this point, he just like wants to live. He just seems to be like just very open about it.
While Altair's interrogating, I guess I'll walk up to the other two, and I'm like, with a cocked head, be like, should I not have killed him? I don't understand the reaction.
Well, bro, maybe you should not have done it in such a
Graphic
what's the word? Graphic way. Yes, that's a good word. It's a good word, bro.
Well, I'll admit, my blood was pumping. I wasn't thinking too clearly.
Well, you know what? At least it's nice to see you being covered in someone else's blood.
I thought, better act fast before I'm down on the ground again.
This could have happened either way. Yes, this is.
But just so I am, so I know these guys, they are bad, right? They're raiders. They deserve to die, and they would have if we captured them and delivered them to.
That's the idea.
Yeah, maybe, but still, you might want to, show some restraint, lad. It is quite unseemly to kill people in this way. They aren't fiends, they're just on the wrong side of the law doing bad things to survive, I guess.
They're like the lizards that attack our village, but worse because they attack their own. They are bad. Real bad.
I'm sure, lad, sure. If you say so.
Yeah. So while that conversation is going on, are you talking to him about it?
Yeah. Do we have any form of like map? If not, this could basically be a parchment and chalk.
You have like the of like the surrounding area? No, nothing.
Yeah.
Really.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. I just basically do some form of like basic parchment chalk, something to like good general idea of like where the town was, where we are now, and where his camp is.
We didn't bring any of the villagers with us, right? On the wagon? Okay.
No.
Luckily.
Luckily. Yeah, so he kind of, you like very roughly do it. He says, well, kind of just like swallows me as I'm kind of what's going to happen to me?
Okay. If you're honest with us, I'll let you go. I understand
He's like, will the
men in
bird,
desperate situations.
will the bird let me go?
I'll do my best to talk him into it. I know he may seem like a murderous, crazy bird, but he's not always such.
Just sometimes.
Again, like yourself, and maybe in a desperate situation, find yourself here. Likewise, our feathered friend over there has had quite a rough life when it comes to combat.
All right. Well, he kind of points him up. You go. He kind of like says, if you go east from here for an hour or two, it'll have to lead you east. It shouldn't matter too much. You'll come across a stream. It'll turn into a small river after a little bit, so it doesn't exactly where you meet it. But if you follow it downstream for another couple of hours, you'll come to where it goes over a small cliff. There's a waterfall. we have a camp hidden behind a waterfall.
And how many more will there be?
It's like he does like he kind of looks around like the like the bodies here, so like like he sees how many people should die. It's like if everyone's at the camp, there should be 6 more similar to me, and then our captain.
And tell me about your captain.
His name is Jack. He likes to call himself Blackjack. Any of you can rule me. Any of you can rule me society, but it's very, very hard, won't you?
Yeah, I'm not imagining how I do this.
I don't think I've been in the conversation. So.
Okay, yeah. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Elta.
Yeah.
He's
I would assume not.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dangerous one. I think I haven't been on his crew for that long, but I mean, yeah. What do you want to know about him?
How does he lead?
Yeah.
Is it the strength that he holds himself? Is he very intelligent?
He's
Charismatic? What is it that gets
he's
men like you
he's-
to follow him?
He's stronger than me. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to fight him. That's for damn sure. But he's cunning, but he's also ruthless. He doesn't have much morality, I would say. So I think it's easier to get ahead if you don't hold yourself to anything like that. It's like the reason he brought us out here was because he had he kind of looks like the right word. Business dealing with another pirate crew went south, and he needed to hide out. He brought us here to lay low for a few months until he thought it would be safe enough.
And why'd you join him?
He kind of felt, I grew up in the streets in Port Barrow. I just needed a crew, needed to be paid. I joined him. He kind of thinks back like a year or two ago before we started doing work like this. It was not clean business, but it wasn't attacking farmers.
So I'm waiting for any of the others to, if they're going to participate in this as well. But
Yeah, I mean, you had like a quick
Oh.
chat, but obviously, like, you're just around the tree, so
Right.
I'm sure you overheard most of
yeah,
this.
like literally 10 feet away.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if you're basically.
I think like you can hear it, or whether or not you want to chip in a conversation, Nate, is up to you. But like, you're close enough that you can if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's like a lull. I guess I'll walk up a little bit.
Oh, it's spicy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he kind of, just like shoots a little bit away.
I'll look to him, look down to him, then to Altair, and be like, maybe we shouldn't be the one to judge. What if we give him to the village? They can decide.
Yeah. Again, I think his fate is still yet to be decided, but we should not, decide here.
You said you would
and
let
now.
me go.
I will, once I have proven what you said is true. And that you don't turn it around and set us up for a trap. What type of defenses are at your base?
Give me either diplomacy or intimidation. I think mainly diplomacy, but if you saying you'd be.
Yeah, I think I am trying to be the more like, I'm letting
Good call.
Crixel
Good
to be
call.
the de facto bad cop here by just ripping a guy's throat open in front of him.
Yeah.
So,
I don't have intimidation, sadly. But...
oh fuck.
Okay.
Bad cop time.
He's like, I mean, it's just. I mean, there isn't much I don't know what you mean by defense. I mean the best defense was it's hidden behind the waterfall. You know, it's hard to track. You know, it's hard to find. He kind of looks up to Crixel. You know, he's so scared. You know, especially at your words, and you know when everything found out. He's like, there is a small trap near the entrance, just past where the cave narrows into a path. There's a spear trap set up there, so you need to be careful with your footing.
And are there guards, watch set throughout the day?
Not at the entrance. I mean, there's a small kind of things like, I guess, opening in the cave. They're like slightly further down where normally a couple of us he shrugs, like, I guess you could say on watch, but we're basically just there to be the first ones to hear anything. But normally, you know, we've never been attacked, so I'm not sure what we would do, but I think basically the idea of us being there is if we hear the trap get set, we're very close by, and you know, otherwise, if someone else comes in, we can at least see them before they see the rest of the cave.
When were your group supposed to return to the camp?
I mean, we were watching. Like we had one of us, or like not one of us. How many were there? We were 4. Like a couple of us were following the road nearer the village, watching to see when you came up before running over and telling the other 2 to get ready for this. So, I mean, often we're out here for a day or 2. Depends how often the farmers do it. They wouldn't think it was strange unless we weren't back for, let's say, another day, maybe 2. Depends. Not sure how he kind of thinks cautious or nervous Jack is, but normally he will at least probably consider why we're not there, even if it's only a day. But I do not think he would do anything about it for longer.
There may be another group of yours that's, you know, out on a
He kind of shakes his
walk.
head. It's like, no, I mean, we've only been doing this to get enough supply, so keep us stocked up in the cave.
Good.
How much longer before they'll become suspicious if you haven't returned?
It's like, I don't know. Like I said, I think often we're out here for like up to a day or 2. If you know we just often they send us out to watch if there's a supply set from the village. But I don't know. He's a suspicious man.
And the other 6 with Blackjack, would he send them out to another road, another area to try to hit another caravan, or would the other 6 all be still in the waterfall cave?
I think they would wait for us to return. Normally, they only send. We haven't ever done that in the past. I mean, like I said, we do it for supplies so we can hide out there for longer. I think it's we're not dangerously low on anything, so I don't think they were in a rush.
This other pirate crew he is afraid of. Who are they?
They had he doesn't know the right word to say. An operation. I was there. Well, we were doing a job with them. We were both our ship and theirs were involved in. Is there a fancy word for when you like raid a merchant as a pirate? I'm not sure. We were involved in raiding. I don't know. That must be. We were in charge of raiding a
pirates.
We were working together to pirate. No, to raid a couple of merchant ships that we heard were taking lucrative. Yeah, I guess. Well,
Rob would be more like on ground raid,
yeah,
probably.
There must be a word for it though, right? Like, but anyway, we were
board raid. Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, we were working with another ship, with the ship. Yeah, you mentioned, as I mentioned, to raid these boats. But when when we had done it and we had taken the merchant hostage and we had their supplies in hand, Blackjack ordered us to fire upon the other ship while their defenses were down. We were hoping we would leave them for dead. We sunk the ship, but a few weeks back in port, Blackjack heard tell that the captain survived and had made his way to Port Peril. He was a pretty strong one, so. And Jack doesn't like to take chances, so we left the port when he heard of it to at least lay low for a while.
Smart. Pirates.
He kind of looks well.
How old does this bandit look, by the way?
This guy probably like in his early mid-20s, something like that.
Okay.
I'll get like pretty close to him. I'll bend down a bit. Face so my beak is almost like in his chest.
Yeah, he winces, kind of like shudders a little.
How are you so good at slinging stones?
He kind of looks like he wants to laugh, but like kind of crying laugh at the absurdity of the question. And he's like, as a boy, I didn't have much to do. I had to learn to defend myself. It's very cheap activity. I couldn't afford no fancy guns.
Should have found one. But
I guess so.
You were alone? You had no community? No family?
I mean, no family. There were loads of us on the streets back then. I mean, some of us looked out for each other a bit, but I think community would be maybe a too nice a way to put it.
Okay, yeah, Crixel stands back up, thoroughly confused.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, good information, lad. That might keep you alive. For now, at least.
Yeah.
Right, Crix?
He has my word. We will not kill him.
I kind of like
And
point
so we do
my
need
way
to take the
past
cart
it.
back, probably, to the town.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we should probably take
Tell them.
the lad with us and.
Yeah, and like once we get to stand him up, like I go over there to kind of tie him up a little bit, right? I said, "You understand."
I guess so.
I'll point my wing past the tree, look at the body that I killed, and be like, was he a boy too?
He's like said, I'm sure he once was, but I don't. He's like clearly older, probably like around 30ish, somewhere in that age. It's like he was on Jack's crew before I showed up. I don't know much about him.
Okay. Bad.
Very scared.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably like tried to get all the bodies into the back of the wagon, right? Like under the tarp we were using or something like that. Kind of line them up. I try to cover them so that it's not like, hey, sit here in the back with all of your dead friends, type of situation.
But don't worry about it. You sit next to him under his top.
Even though technically it will be, it's like we don't have to look directly at their dead bodies, right? They're covered.
It's probably slightly better.
Yeah, but in the process of kind of getting all that ready, I do search all the bodies. Or is there lootable stuff on them at all?
Yep.
You should better go into them and just open them.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was worth doing it or not.
I mean, they have like the sling and the arm and bullets, stuff like that. They're technically like,
okay.
Like they got like a night or two of rations, if they were out here for longer time periods.
Sure.
But
And this one has a hatchet, I guess, which is worth a little bit more. Whole 4 whopping silver.
Nice.
Studded leather.
Studded leather. That's pretty gold right there,
True. 30 gold.
Okay.
That is a lot. I mean, we'll technically have it on their bodies,
It's
right?
like 10% of like the price we get, right? So maybe worth.
I mean, you get a little less than half, and it'll be beat up. So like maybe a third, right?
Yeah. Some of this other bomb ain't looking too good, It's huge beak mark in the middle of it.
Well, no. He went for the throat. So
That's true. That was
son of a
vital area.
doesn't cover. And again, you'll notice all of the kill shots from Altair have been back of the neck.
Ah, yes. There's lots of holes in the collars of all the shirts. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
So that's how you hang them up, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So you deal with the body, you kind of chuck it on the wagon, and you tie him up. And do you take the wagon back to town?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. As you go back, I mean, it's you're an hour or two outside, so you get back, basically only a few hours after you left, and people immediately kind of notice you came back. Like people come out from like the farmhouses, kind of like waving, like kind of waving down. People be like, "Well, did you find them?"
And I'll kind of like walk over, lead the wagon, walk over to him. Said, "Yes, we did find at least one ambush. Definitely not all of them, and if the one that we took as prisoner is telling the truth, there's probably 6-7 more in a hidden cave near a waterfall. We intend to go and rat them out."
Like, oh, you work fast, and they kind of like look back to the prisoner, and they're like, they kind of like, what are you gonna do with him?
Well, I know that this is not the place that normally has any form of judge or judicial system, but I think I let him into your hands. He has been obviously a thorn in your side, someone who's been willing to do the wrong thing to try to survive. However, he has been honest so far and did throw down his arms and gave us information that we needed. So I leave it up to you in the town.
Yeah, you see them all kind of like look to people like in a guy kind of looks at you and kind of mutter and be like all right, we'll do.
And I say, just remember, obviously, most of these men have come from very desperate backgrounds. They fall in with the likes of the leaders of this bandit group named, I think it goes by Blackjack. They fall in with him because they have nothing else. Someone who's willing to give them some form of support, assistance, give them a cut.
It's willing to kill for it.
True. Again, I'm not trying to say that he doesn't deserve anything like that. I'm just remember that desperate times. People do desperate things.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Public or blind?
Public, yeah.
Yeah, well, the vibe we're getting was pretty murderous, right?
Yeah, it was pretty murderous, but out there, has some like soft words about the situation. Like, it's clearly, like, even like from the bodies, which at this point, you probably, like started to take off the wagon. Like, this boy, or I mean, he's in his 20s,
he's like the same age as Altair.
Yeah, he was one of the younger ones for sure, also of the group. So like, as you say that, he kind of like hangs his head in shame as you say these words. There's certainly not a nice feeling in town, but the kind of the murderous intent where they're probably like looking for a tree to hang him from is like simmered a little bit, at least. So like the immediate sort of like vibe is like it's less, and the one who was like talking for is like, well, we'll discuss it, but it's gotta pay for it in some way.
Of course, I would expect no less, and he should not just be left off with a slap of the wrist, as it were. But again,
maybe
I think that should be determined by you. You are the victims of both him and the crew that he aligned himself with.
Yeah,
and then, like, as we're like unloading everything, right, I actually go over to the kid, and I truly never asked him his name.
The guy the same age as you. The kid.
Yeah, I know. I'm treating him like a kid.
We won a battle, so clearly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
Yeah, his name. My name is Leaf. Like
L-I-E-F,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The Viking spelling.
The Viking spelling.
Yeah, the Nordic.
Exactly. The Nordic. The Danish.
Well,
exactly.
Leaf, my name is Altair, and I don't know what your fate will be in the future, but I promise you this: if you are let off, or you're given the opportunity to return to a more normal life, a way to earn a decent living without harming others, take it. Make amends, become a better person. And then I lean in really close and say, because if not, and I hear about it, I will come for you, and nothing on this world will save you.
Jesus, okay.
And then I step back and say,
give me intimidation as well, just to see how that goes.
Okay.
So like he's like it seemed almost like very okay. So I mean the circumstances definitely a small success. So he seemed like almost just like very like almost like tearful when you say like a better life, and then he kind of like freaks out a little bit, almost like kind of jerks as like the shocker when you say like hits him, and then he kind of just like stares at you blankly as he kind of gets like taken away by one of the big strong farmers.
And when I say that and I step back, it says, "You're given an opportunity. I don't mean to scare you into this. Desperate times, I understand you falling into a situation like this. You're giving potentially an opportunity to turn it around. If you choose to go back to the life you had been living, it's not the life that I care to see living further on this world."
At this point, I just want a life.
I understand.
And
Make it a good one. And then I step away.
and
leave him to the
down. It's like, oh, sure, to choose.
That's our favorite pitchforks.
It's
definitely good at back and forth, but it's like, hey, like Altair is, I think, an honest person to a fault. Like you should take this opportunity, and people should be given a second chance. But if you screw that second chance up, hell or high water, like you should pay for it.
Yeah, I think it was a very heroic speech. You can have a hero point.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
And they see him take him away. For now, you're not sure what they do with him. They basically kind of take him, put him in like kind of like a barn sort of stable, kind of just like a kind of farm building.
In the background, you can see a guy dragging a large wooden block behind him.
Yeah,
Another guy with a large axe.
Yeah.
So be it.
Who can say what they do with him? Yeah. And then otherwise, what do you want to do? At this point, by the way, just like roughly the time of day it is, it's getting on for like kind of early afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah. All right. And so I kind of pull out the rudimentary map that I created of where we are compared to where the waterfall is going to be. How far do I think it is away?
And how much time did it pass since we left the battlefield? I guess.
Since you left the battlefield, it's been about 2 hours. You're about 2 hours away.
Okay. So yeah, no rush.
I guess also on the way, I mean, I don't know how much time you're planning to spend, if you're trying to do something today or not, but I guess, Johnny, you would have had some time during the wagon trip if you wanted to, like,
heal people up.
Heal anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
If Johnny's willing.
Or something like noise.
Always.
And if we end up having, like, enough success and there still would have been time, I do ask you to have healed Leaf.
Okay, so what's the situation? Injured, badly injured. Okay. Targeting one of you guys with something? Oh, no, it won't work, right? No. It'll have to be the spell.
I will do a nice line.
It's a conga.
Roll. 15, let's go.
Ooh,
Zombies.
that's a critical. I'm assuming you're doing the. Were you doing these?
I said 15.
Right?
I said
15. Okay, cool. Yep.
Who was that one? I'm guessing Nate first, yeah.
That was on Nate, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, thanks.
38.
You're a thick boy.
Wow.
Good healing.
Oh.
I like how you just subtracted 13 health from yourself, Crystal.
Couldn't resist clicking the damage button.
Okay, let's do 15 again.
Nice.
That's fine. You're fine.
Good job, laddie.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is that on?
Quicksil, right? Quicksil.
That was Crixel, yeah.
Your
Yeah,
target.
yeah.
against
Crixel.
you.
I'm targeting indeed. Now let's do you for 15. I'll take you.
Good choice not doing the 20. Like
Good shout, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know your own rules.
I know exactly how good the mud is.
And is that on me?
Yeah.
That was on you. And why not? Let's heal.
Let's see if Fate wants him to live.
And that's for the what's his face?
Okay,
It's the worst. Yeah,
he looks quite surprised.
He's an enemy, so they're a former enemy or something. So the heal works the worst time.
Yeah, he seems pretty surprised that you can do it, and does like offer you like he's like, thanks. But he's good. Cool. Yeah. So that's like yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm curious like how well it's going, but I guess like there's like another hour going back, and also I don't know if you're planning to head out, so I don't know if we to roll more.
Yeah, I
if you
think
just
we
get
would want to
save
do
on
one
those
more
selects.
group of rolls for anyone who is even barely injured still.
Yeah, why don't you do
since we
another
have a second
couple
hour.
quickly?
Yeah.
I don't need any more.
What time of day is it even anyway?
By the time you get back to the town, it's about early afternoon, like 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of healing on a little bird friend. Another 15.
No.
So
Roll?
close. No, you're crazy. You're
I know.
crazy.
I mean, we could say I gave myself guidance right before, but guess not.
On none of the other ones, but on this one, excellent choice.
Definitely a little bit of a.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're hurt. You know, we've moved. You know that spot was good apparently, but now that we've moved, it's not as good anymore.
That's okay. We've moved another 20
Further
feet
away
when you
from the
go
ocean.
Yeah, and that's
Oh, but
easy.
now it's
but for
good.
Nate
Now
it worked.
you got back to you got back to the level.
Maybe the mud is less effective on Crixel now because
It's true.
It comes off his feathers. The wax
Yeah,
feathers,
yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's all of the wax on the feathers.
Oh, no.
Should really take a shower at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's
Altair's been
about,
telling you that for days.
it's about
I'll give
Hammer.
our prisoner another one though.
wow.
Look at that,
Okay,
just
wow,
barely there.
just barely. Man, now it's going to take 2 chops of the axe to get through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're all feeling a lot better when you get back to town. You have this discussion we just had. But yeah, they take away, Leaf and the one who was talking to out here is like, whoa, you said you found out where Samar are you? When are you planning to attack?
Tonight, if possible. We don't want time for them to become suspicious about the group that ambushed us not returning. We're normally only out there for a day or 2 at a time, so our clock is running short.
Great.
So, do we want maybe a couple of extra hands from the village? If
Kind of looked like scared to each other, and they're like, I mean, maybe
Yeah,
we could watch maybe from outside in case they didn't try to run after, but beyond that, none of us have scraps.
something I didn't think about asking is if there's only the one entrance into the waterfall cave, or if there's another exit.
Always go find him somewhere.
True.
Do you want to go and reinterrogate?
Yeah, I'm gonna run. It's like, hey, here, you guys start to set up like a general plan. I'm thinking we might be able to lay an ambush. If there's just the one entrance, they have to come out at some point, correct? I'd set someone out
Sure.
to look for it. So we could set it outside
which
the
is probably
waterfall,
good, yeah, bro.
potentially. And if all else fails, we could go in. That just seems a little crowded. And then I run in, like, to the barn that they're keeping Leaf in. Is he dead already?
No, he's not dead, but they basically are like kind of like tied him to like the side of like this this like basically stable where you like tie a horse. They basically they've done that to him. It's they're like, I mean, it's not long after they basically just like started tying this sort of guy there as you like kind of run it.
I just had a really disgusting thought. And
Uh-oh.
I might do
Oh, no.
no, just more of like a. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But I go to Leaf first and just ask him like, Leaf, I forgot to ask one more thing, and I would be very happy if you could tell me. Is that entrance through the waterfall the only entrance into that cave system, or is there another place that potentially exits out the back?
Actually, there's only one. It isn't that big of a system.
Thank you, lad. Tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah, no problem.
And then I go to, is there seeming like a somewhat de facto leader of this town?
The one who had the conversation when he came back seems
Yeah.
to be doing most of the talking. Yeah.
Okay. So I go up to him, and there's like one more comment about corporal punishment from where I come from.
Okay.
I just say, like, and there's certain places or areas where, a thief, you might take a finger, take a hand. Something like that.
Take a
You can
hand.
also, I mean, in some places, definitely. Not saying you can't, or that you should. That is 100% up to you and the town. But I think there are ways to mark them. So people can be suspicious. But still give them the opportunity to turn things around.
All right. We're can talk about it, that's for sure.
Of course. I leave you to it.
While he's away, I'll ask the other two. What do you think? When we return to the village, will he be dead or alive?
Well, I guess we will see.
Well, maybe we should. Bet.
You've since we've gone to see Crixel, you've turned up very strangely.
I thought maybe it would be kind of like the Jessica say, like fun.
It's an idea I could do, bro, but
Normally,
That's
gallows
someone's
humor is
life?
supposed to be meant when you're heading towards the gallows, not when someone else is.
isn't that the truth?
Alright, probably doesn't take me long if
Oh,
I come
yeah.
back out to see you guys.
Okay.
As well, if Leaf is being honest, there's only the one entrance he's aware of. We might be able to smoke
Yes.
him
Okay,
out.
so what I mean, maybe try to, I don't know. What did you have in mind? What did you mean by
Hey,
smoking
Johnny.
them out?
Yeah. Do you have any sort of magic that would create a form of wind?
I thought we were going to say fire, and I was like, no, don't.
No,
Mention the fire!
I know Johnny well enough not to ask about fire.
I can, but you know, I've kind of used a lot of it. This takes a bit to prepare new magic.
Well, maybe it's something
we
we
of
can
that sort. But in what
keep
way
out
do you
tonight.
mean, though?
But no, here's kind of my idea for smoking them out, right? The waterfall barrier is going to act like a pretty good wall to hold back smoke from exiting. If we have some form of wind to start pushing the smoke into the cave, we can
Oh,
smoke them out. Force them
easily.
out.
Easily, I can do that.
Okay. Yes.
Um,
It is a
can
crew
I-
of 6, so
There's
can we fight them all together?
Crew of 6
And that's
the
where,
cap-
again, I think, yeah, and the captain, who apparently is probably quite a bit stronger and more dangerous. And more desperate.
I guess what we could do is, you know, wait till someone comes out, take them out, and then do this plan.
Right.
Smoking the rest out.
yeah, and wait.
Hopefully
Till
they don't spring
someone
the alarm.
else
But
come
still,
out.
even if
mean,
they
if-
spring the alarm, then everyone comes out. Then we're
I
to a
mean,
spot,
if
then.
there's a waterfall, it will block the sound quite a bit, I'd imagine.
Mhm.
So if someone comes out and we knock him out, the others might not know anything about it, or might not hear it, even if the guy is shouting or something.
Yeah.
So
Again, I think if
Just,
we can find any way to weaken them as a whole
one by
or
one.
to separate them from each other, give us a numbers advantage.
And you
Yeah.
say he mentioned a trap. We should remember that.
yeah,
It was just through the waterfall as the entrance starts to narrow.
well,
So,
if I was making a choice, I would rather not smoke them out, because I'd expect
Release it
then
first.
everyone will come running out at the same time.
Right.
That's
So,
the fear, yeah.
so maybe the best chance for us is to try to lure them out one by one, or a smaller group first, take them out, and hopefully
Right.
the rest won't be
Not
One
quite sure how
aware
we
of
get them out one by
something
one.
happening.
But again, I think Nate is onto something though, right? We could go out there, scout out the location, set up an ambush outside, potentially rest a bit for the night, right? So you can get some of your mojo back, Johnny. And then in the morning, if no one has come out, wait a little bit towards the midday point. That by the midday, no one else is still exited. We can try to smoke them out.
you know what would be useful here? Fireworks.
How
To smoke
so?
them out, we could shoot the fireworks into the cave.
Right, but I'll be a little maybe brutally honest here, Crixel. I think part of my idea with the smoke is that if there are those who are sleeping, right, sitting down, the smoke builds over time. It
They will
weakens the lungs and makes it difficult to
die.
breathe.
A painful death, right?
Depending on who you talk to, it can be as easy as falling asleep. It can be as painful as burning lungs. You know.
I don't understand.
I think it'd be closer to the first, though. Because it'd just
Ah.
be smoke inhalation over time. Eventually weakens your lungs and it can cause you to pass out.
Also,
But
I'd expect the guys in
And
the
a firework would be a rather loud way of getting smoke into it. Just having a fire towards the entrance that's slowly blown in over time, filling the cave with smoke. A, it'd be harder to notice right away, because there wouldn't just be a wall of smoke heading towards an area. And two,
it's true.
it
I thought that
over
would be
time
fun.
start to weaken them.
I thought it would be fun to scare them, but just smoke is better.
I
guess.
tend to scare them.
I'd also expect the bandits to leave the cave occasionally to relieve themselves, at least.
Maybe
Yes,
not if
correct.
they have a waterfall there.
True. But I don't... You don't shit where you eat, right?
Yeah, and it's, you know,
The same thing, you don't shit where you drink.
But
It's a good way to get dysentery.
what shit in the ocean is my question.
Probably.
Probably. So that statement doesn't
I
really
mean,
work
so do
for
like
me.
literally billions of sea creatures, but
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd expect them to go shit to the woods, right? Like a bear.
it reminds me of a streamer I was watching talking about how, if you think about it, there's probably like literally metric tons of whale ejaculate in the ocean. It's like, oh, thanks for that. I
Yeah,
never
but
It's
thought
not
of
that
it
heavy
until
if it's
that
in the
moment.
ocean,
That's not how we.
It's all mixed in there.
right?
Okay.
On that note.
But again, never poop upstream.
Why?
Yes.
Or drink water where you know someone is shitting upstream.
We should be careful of the waterfall. I hear you.
But poop upstream of your enemies drinking water.
Ah, see, now that is an idea.
I like this
next
plan.
next time we find a bandit camp by a river, we'll
We
camp,
just go
camp
upstream.
by it.
We go upstream, but we
Slowly
also need
get
to
them
make
weakened.
make a dam near their stream.
Oh yeah.
Make a dam near a stream, and then seriously, it kind of collects bad water.
Who's evil now?
Maybe bring some friends to
Also, evil.
help.
I'll participate.
He's using nature as a weapon. How it should
Yeah.
be.
Again?
Circle of life.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
So I think we start heading out there.
Is there
At
a
least.
great specialization for
Also,
manure druid?
Oh, Jesus.
okie dokie.
Someone
I'm a
poop.
blood mage. I'm a shit druid.
Whoever's leading the way with the map, it's quite simple. It seems quite it doesn't seem quite straightforward. But at least give me a survival check. Whoever's leading the way to see how long it takes you.
That would be Johnny.
Probably
He's
Johnny.
our
Yeah, he's on
survivalist.
Navigator, right? Yeah.
I'm everything apparently.
I am trained. I have +5, but I think
I'm
you're
everything
right.
except someone who can hit with spells.
Well, that and you're not like the face, right? Like we don't expect you to go and lead negotiations.
I expect you to.
I tried to aid you, Johnny.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
public or private?
Public.
Survival. Okay.
Ooh, good
Hey.
idea.
Okay. Oh my.
Alright.
God.
Okay, I mean, it was quite simple instructions, so you still managed to get there, but it is like it's starting to get dark as you get there. It's like, light is starting to go down, so it's like it's very difficult at the end. You're a bit worried you're not going to fight in time. It's about 8 in the evening by the time you get there, so it took maybe 5 hours. As you come to an area of ground which matches the description of what the bandit said you would see when you get there. And I'll just activate the map to, so you can see
Oh my
what
god, it's a map.
Whoa.
This is the kind of view you kind of see of the terrain surroundings. You like arrive from like the north.
Okay. So okay, north.
It's a pretty big waterfall. It's quite a sight actually.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing,
Then
do you
on
have
the
like, is there like
inside,
a sub layer of the map?
Yeah,
where
I have
the-
something
okay.
else
Cool.
Okay.
And so, which way are we coming from?
from the
The
north.
north.
Perfect. From the top down.
Do we wanna have a scouting party?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to scout it out a little bit while being all super sneaky.
Okay, so like when you kind of come to the point, you kind of hear the sound of waterfall in the distance. You want to get a bit closer by yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a little bit darker.
What's your stealth bonus, Otter?
11.
Okay. I feel decent helping you out with that +9, so I think I'll follow you.
Cool. So you two, the classic, you two sneaking off again into an enemy camp.
Yeah.
The classic. Okay, yeah. I mean, where do you? I mean, you can move your. Oh no, you can't put tokens on.
We don't have tokens, so I can't move them.
Forget that I can't. Why can't you drag
Yeah,
yourself?
there's
That'd be
no-
nicer.
It would be. Although, that could create its own problem.
Just
Oh, Jesus.
drag multiple tokens of yourself and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Sad Man Parade, like in My Hero Academia.
Ooh, Nate going
Just
in.
become twice.
Nate goes in. Alright, Nate, as you.
Nate, back up. I'd be like, hold up. Grixel and I will go and scout ahead. Make sure we don't draw any unwanted attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I begin to sneaky deaky.
As I leave, I say to Johnny, watch him well.
Okay, interestingly enough, actually, as you kind of, you go down here out interest, you're very on edge, you're kind of like looking about, you're kind of checking everything. And you see, like, under the trees, there's, like, this kind of tree cluster, there's, like, a few, like, kind of rocks, like, similar to, like, what you see here. They're just hidden by the tree line. But as you get close, actually, and you can almost, like, stand under the tree, you kind of sniff the air a bit, and you smell, and you look around, and you see, like, a really sort of, like, thin tendril of smoke, like, kind of coming out through, like, these kind of rock cluster, like, almost, like, kind of coming out. Like, suddenly, like,
Someone's made a chimney.
not like as big as an actual chimney, like maybe more
Right.
like of a naturally occurring thing. But yes, it seems like if you kind of try to investigate further, it's like some sort of like smoke or some sort of natural vent or something similar.
Yeah, and where is that on which square?
Well, let me check. It's like it's like kind of in like there's like there's more stones like these kind of under the tree you are here.
Okay.
So, it's kind of like, but it's basically right next to you. It's like, why you notice it, but you like almost like hiding behind this tree. It's
So I
not
look
like-
around to see if I can kind of just generally look down or listen at it to see if I can hear sounds from down below.
Okay, you want to see if you can hear sound from down below. Yeah, it's very like small and like you kind of see it like from like this rock that's like gonna come out. So you're saying like maybe if you move to like still try to move some of these big rocks, you get a clear view. You can't really see anything. But give me a perception check as you see if you can like put your ear to where the smoke's coming out and see if you can hear anything. Okay, it's really faint, and you're like listening for like a good like few seconds, like in the really quiet of this forest, when you hear like would it be? Well, I'm trying to think what would be the loudest or sound you would hear first. You would
Gunshots.
hear not a gunshot. Then that'll be a much easier check. No, it looks kind of like just muffled, like very very quiet, like sort of muffled conversation, like or just like words being spoken, but you can't like really make out what it's just like kind of murmuring of like
Blackjack playing
hum.
blackjack.
Possible, but hard to say. But almost like a hum of just like conversation.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool deal.
Now that I kind of know what I'm looking at, I'm trying to spot any others nearby. Does it look like there's multiple, or is like this kind of the lone one?
Nearby, like how nearby are we talking?
Probably like in this
Like on
general
this rock and this
area, right?
rock,
Like
yeah.
between like this area.
don't know if you can see my
Sure,
notes.
sure. This kind of area. Yeah,
Within about a
I see.
30-foot area.
Yeah, both of you, if you're both looking, give me a perception check to see if you, as you try to like seek out any more signs of what this.
Perhaps smoking them out will be easier than we thought.
Neither of you see any of it. This seems to
Okay.
be like the only one.
Yeah. Said, well, my concern is if there are more. If this is the only one, yes, makes it quite a bit easier. If it's not, it actually makes it way more difficult because we'd have to plug each of these before we attempted to smoke them out.
Or we create a lot of smoke. But I am a ocean bird. I do not know much of fire or how it works.
And it's not even really the fire that we're interested in, right? It's the smoke. If you get like very green, watery wood, that actually works very well in generating a lot of smoke.
But isn't the expression where there is smoke, there is fire?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
But there's also context.
I'm bad with
Right?
context.
If you find smoke in your home, there's probably fire. Assume it is fire. If you just smoke in general, doesn't mean there's always an out of control fire.
We're having this conversation like into the smoke hole, right? So they can
Yeah, let me go perception for some people down there.
Like, does it just smell like normal like fire smoke, or is there like the smell of like they're cooking something?
Smell of gunpowder.
Give me another perception check. See if you can tell me what this smell is. See if
Alrighty.
That's the
Let them
good
cook.
stuff.
Let them cook. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you haven't. You know, you've been eating like chips, tack, and salted meat for a while. You get the scent of roast meat, perhaps venison, maybe something quite nice.
Are you making them cannibals?
Jesus.
He was just such. He had this wicked smile as he said that. I was
What?
like,
No,
Jesus,
nothing.
dude.
No.
You were just thinking of a nice cut of
Oh,
meat.
this delicious.
Yeah. All right, so I kind of like what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a small rock and try to put it somewhere that I know to look out for this specifically.
Okay, yeah,
rock.
you want to make like
Right, it's kind of
yeah,
a more
yeah.
like so I can find this spot exactly
Sure,
fairly
sure.
easily again.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to do anything with it yet.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, for sure you can do that. You just like place one next to always on top of something else, and you just yeah, that's no problem.
And then I'm going to continue sneaky deaking around. This is assuming like some of these are just like dead trees that have fallen across.
Yeah, exactly, like old branches and stuff like that.
That's fucking huge. Think about it.
Big tree.
Is this a branch? Jesus Christ.
No, like maybe
Probably an
log
old
or
tree,
something.
yeah.
Like an old tree trunk.
Yeah, okay.
The water is decently fast when you get like near the edge, right? Because like it is like as you can't you can't see at this point, but it's maybe like a 30-feet drop, so it's pretty the water's moving pretty fast at this point, and it's it's very loud when you get hit well. Like you that's why it's also so hard to hear anything like coming up, because there was that kind of the sound of the water behind you.
Okay.
Well, it will be easy for us to get close, but it will not be easy for us to get down.
Right. And then I'm going to try to. How big is this rock? Is it one that I can jump onto pretty safely?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You think you could do it?
Yeah.
If you would like not one athletic check though, you get washed away. I guess maybe do give me the athletics check in case.
Would it be so
You
hard
gotta
of
get a
a
running start to jump over. Yeah.
compared to like the ocean? Is it that fast, or like could I swim pretty easily with a swim speed? Would it still be...
No, it would be. I mean, it would be a check. It would. This is pretty swiftly. It's not like a sea like in a storm would be harder for sure. But like a calm sea is quite easy to swim in. It's also salt water, so you're more buoyant, all that kind of stuff, right? So it's So you would. I would want an athletic check for sure if you try to swim through this.
I'd want to check, just to be sure how hard it is. So yeah, I will.
Usually try to swim across. Yes, give me an athletics check. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's you succeed. You don't get like a critical success, so you're able to swim across it. But I mean, you feel the current is strong for sure.
Yeah.
So you move through.
Yes, I'll get out and
So-
ruffle my feathers. Hmm.
Muted Josh if you're saying so. I can tell.
Yep, I have been. It's all good.
Okay.
I was thinking kind of behind this log, and now I'm just kind of peeking over the edge of the
Yeah,
waterfall
you can
down
see like the
below.
pond now below properly. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And do I see kind of the signs at all of like along the edge of the river bank, right? Like here, the bank, like footsteps coming out or in.
This far away,
Like, or
no. It's
leaded,
also
a
like
trail or so, general use.
you can give me a perception, but I don't think so. It's also like I mean, you have low light vision, so it's like you're not as bad, so you can see pretty well, but it's still not as nice as a
Yeah.
middle of the day. No, from this distance, you would feel like you want to be closer to the ground to really inspect much. It's also like the ground isn't great for like leaving tracks. It's just kind of like, I mean, there's grass, which obviously you can be seen, but it's not like wet or mud or anything like that. I mean, there's obviously some mud at the bank, but there you cannot see it.
Alrighty. Did we see anything that looked like tracks up here anywhere?
I mean, no one was like, I mean, what's it called? Johnny was like, it's kind of doing X-ray activity scouting, so he was like, he hasn't moved very far down. During the track, you didn't see anything, but
Okay.
yeah, at this point, you've kind of been focused on stealthing, so you haven't seen much.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
If we
doesn't look
have
like they've
rope,
been moving up here much.
no, probably around. Do you
but I
still
don't-
have rope?
Well, of course.
We should not dive, so maybe we can tie a rope here and hang it down.
At this point, I was going to say, as you're kind of looking across, you see that this tree here, kind of like the vine, like kind of the branches, and like kind of you also see that it goes quite far, like over the side. So like you could use it almost like kind of like a natural sort of rope, but it's like I mean, you could also use a real rope, but it's just like if you were gonna climb, that certainly seems really easier to spot in like the area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, kind of look back to Crixel and say, well, I think this actually might suffice for our scouting for now, at least. It is we may be able to set up here with the height advantage, where it'd be harder for them to see us potentially. We keep watch if a small group or someone leaves to, relieve themselves at some point. We can jump them.
Yes, I do
How tall is the waterfall?
like that.
Like 30 feet.
Okay.
So far, surprises have worked out for
Oh,
us.
30 feet.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty big.
I kind of look at Crixel, kind of judge his wing. Can you use them to slow his descent if he jumps down?
I do not believe so, right, Crix? You can try, but I'm
Maybe
sure you get
if I flap real hard, maybe. But...
Yeah, DC 500 athletics check. And you
Okay.
can fly if you succeed on that.
He'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
They're quite heavy wings. They're used for
Yeah,
swimming.
no,
you know?
it's fine.
They're basically fins.
So at one point you can do it, right?
Yeah, they're more like penguin wings.
I think there's a tango feet. Yeah, pretty high level.
Oh yeah, Skyborn Tengu. Yeah,
Oh.
but that's a kind of Tengu.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But they are straight up. You don't take falling damage. Like as your heritage, it's pretty big.
And they also
That's
get
really
a
good,
feat soaring flight at level 9. So that they, for 5 minutes, gain a fly speed.
5 minutes is not a lot, but it's
No.
also quite a lot.
Pretty useful. Yeah, pretty useful. Not a lot, but also a lot. Okay, so
Yes,
yeah, you,
as I go to return, I actually say, wait, I don't understand something, but if you do not wish to speak about it, just say so. Chris is kind of confused, and he says, for years I have watched you fight, defend our village. Hard and tough. And now, the mercy, it confuses me.
Okay. I think I understand where you're coming from, Crixel. I do. However, well, I don't remember much of my past. What I do remember, I think I must have come from some larger settlement or city. Because I somehow recall what it's like to be desperate. To not have a close-knit community or family to help protect you and to work with.
Yeah,
People in
see,
those situations often make terrible choices.
I think I understand. The story he told was sad.
And again, I don't want to say that he should be instantly forgiven and all is well, right? It's more, I don't think we should always jump to the conclusion that someone's mistakes inevitably mean that they will forever make the same mistake.
Yes, if
Because-
you were like him, then he can become you. Ah,
I don't know if I was
Yeah.
like him. It's more of, I know that I have made choices in life and decisions that were wrong. And if I was to be judged only upon my wrong decisions and not the good that I can do, I would probably deserve a similar fate at some point.
but okay, I think I get it. Thank you. Yes.
Again,
Yeah,
and I
sounds
could be
up-
wrong about this, and I really hope I'm not. Because if they do show mercy, he ends up turning and stabbing them in the back. That will lay heavily upon my conscience.
Yes, that is what I thought of. But maybe it doesn't need to be so.
And it may not always be the case that I feel similarly. That is something about him was all too familiar.
We'll see when we get back to the village. We've got a bet going.
Yeah. And it's you may have caught on to this or not, but I just want to kind of say something I think Crixel would have caught on to is that he even kind of alluded to it, like that Altair has done things in his past that he's not told you about, and that he's not very proud of them or is
What?
ashamed by.
Yeah, Chris doesn't seem surprised by that insinuation.
Cool. And then you go back
Yeah,
to
sneak back.
Yeah,
to the
no
group.
problemo. Just
Meanwhile, while we were waiting there,
Oh, God.
I wanted to ask Johnny about Rixel.
Ooh.
So Johnny, I mean, we've been like traveling for a while now, but I've never seen Crixel behave like that. I mean, you know him a bit better than I do. So
I thought I did. That behavior surprised me as well. Surprised me as
I
well,
mean,
bro.
he,
But I think
that
I think
guy
it
was
has.
that guy was pretty much down and out, and he went and just, I mean, just destroyed his face basically, and you know,
It's just. I think it's just getting out some of the frustration of, not having the best time in combat. The last few times, bro.
I think so.
He needed a release of his aggression in a more hand to hand or beak to face way.
Because I mean, of course, you're there defending your life, and of course, yeah, you kill some people, but that was really unexpected, and then he said it was the heat of battle, but to be honest, to me it didn't really look like it. He seemed quite calm and collected about it, so that's that kind of worries me. I'm not
Perhaps, but
too happy seeing things like that.
perhaps it is not the best look. Maybe he's young, and this is bit new to him. You know, I think Crix will be fine. I think we have nothing to worry about. I trust him. I trust him, bro.
Okay,
Trust him,
okay,
bro.
lads. So I just, if that
Yeah.
happens again,
I feel like if
we
you
need to
worry,
have
keep an
a
eye on
talk.
him. Yes, keep an eye
Yeah,
on him.
I will.
But I
Don't
think you'll
worry,
be fine.
lad.
And I most definitely can't even not keep an eye on him for a moment, or you know.
I guess, yeah.
You know,
This-
if at one point he goes too off the stream, I just won't heal him next time.
Okay. I guess.
But that is very extreme. I
mean-
wouldn't like to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and yes, they return.
Come back, Nature's holding like an intervention
Muted
sign.
Josh.
Yeah, no, I'd say I was just finally bringing me back, like to say we eventually
yeah.
come.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
exactly.
determine when in the
No,
conversation.
yeah. This seems good. As you, but about you talking about not bring Crixel back, you see him put around the corner, you know. Like,
Hey
there. Luckily, the waterfall against me
I'm back.
So, and I just kind of filled them in on what we found.
Yeah.
Like the edge there, it's about 30-foot drop down. Crixel can fill in the quick moving river. That probably wouldn't want to swim in it if you're not careful. And
It's quite strong.
the smoke, like the naturally forming kind of smokestack, basically we found. It's a way for the air to exit, so when they're cooking, it's not super obvious to anyone nearby, but also it gives them a ventilation.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh. So, their fire would kinda ruin the surprise that we planned, right?
Potentially not. It may actually play into our favor. If we time it right, we could plug that hole so that the smoke starts to build from within and add additional smoke from the entrance of the waterfall.
Yeah, okay, I will just,
Double the smoke.
just thinking about putting the fire out, the natural way.
Oh, that gives me another kind of... I don't think it would work this well. Like, you could cause some form of, not true avalanche, right, but like collapse at the entrance, and then we could divert the river into the hole.
Yeah, I was thinking of like some sort of avalanche type thing, but that would be hard to
And
orchestrate.
That'd be food for
Yeah. I'm just
Oh,
not
yeah.
sure we have the construction crew.
Yeah.
If you have
Alright.
fireworks though, guys, I'm just saying.
Oh, for once I agree
Pull
with you,
out
Crystal.
TNT.
For once I
Just
agree.
like drop it down the hole and kablam.
Yeah.
Fire no! Well, and then we thought maybe we stay up here and use the heights to
Look,
our
it's
advantage.
If we stay close to the edge, we'll be able to tell when someone leaves the waterfall. Whether that's to relieve themselves or to go scouting or just to take a walk. We'd be able to potentially jump anyone who came out that way.
Or just maybe if we fill this hole during the night while they're asleep. I think they leave guards. I don't think they do, right?
Leaf did mention that they usually keep a small way in through the entrance just to make sure, like, again, they mentioned the trap to set there. I think that's less to probably do damage to any intruders, but rather to notify those two who are kind of on guard.
Well, we cannot see much in the dark, and in the morning they will surely exit their cave and be.
Right.
Yeah, maybe just don't overcomplicate things.
I don't think we want to run in tonight right now anyway. We'd want to wait till they are asleep, so like middle of the night, potentially. Or I'd much rather narrow their numbers a little bit, separate them.
Yeah, we agreed on that. So let's just rest for now and maybe try to start a fight in the morning.
What if we pretend we are from the other pirate crew? Coming to one of things parlay?
And from what Leaf made it sound like, they're hiding out because they're afraid of dying. A group showing up, they would be sure to kill, if only for the same reason we're thinking of separating them and killing some people, right? This any advantage
Yes.
that Blackjack can get, he will take.
Oh, maybe we could pretend we have bigger guns than we do, but it is risky.
So
Yeah, I'll also
think they'll just surrender if we have more guns than I
maybe
don't see it like
it would be quite hard. I don't know how to be a pirate, anyways. I started rolling around in the mud to give a subtle sign to Johnny.
Very subtle, very subtle. Let's see if you got it. That wasn't mud though. That was mud. Johnny, they've been here.
Make you
good old-
pre-mudded yourself too much. Might not work as well.
You fool! You
River
pre-mudded.
It's okay. It's
okay.
just barely. Okay.
Ooh, it was pretty good mud though.
Oh,
Let's go to the bathroom, Yubby.
Heal me.
You're also barely injured, of course. Easy.
Roll well.
I mean, you know, it's much easier to hit the DC 15 when you have a plus 11.
Yeah.
Helps a lot.
All right, we're all back to full. Now we just need
Nice.
to try to get through the night with a long rest for Johnny, so he's got his magics back.
Yeah. So you want to do some wind shit, right?
Thinking about it, right?
Actually,
like that's.
or just.
I'm just
I
trying
mean,
to
it
put out
depends, 'cause-
opportunities that we might have.
I have another not smart but fun idea.
Because I can do gust of wind, but like I don't
Okay.
think much else is. Wind
Fill the
based.
can with water.
Oh, fuck! I didn't pick the right button again.
Maybe.
Again, I have that
But it'd
idea
be
as well,
lunch.
but it would require us blocking off the entrance at the waterfall, so that the water would be retained within the cave.
It would take a lot of time to fill up as well.
Yeah. Likely a big cave. Based on the location of the.
Unless Johnny has some way of creating a boulder, or maybe some way
On
to
the boulder.
to like meld stone. Just
Oh yeah.
shape it.
By the way,
What
I,
if? What if
tried
we-
to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I tried to create an AI image of a poop drape, but it didn't work.
Wait, what are you creating an AI image of?
Poop druid before,
Jesus
but
Christ.
Do it. Oh my god.
the word poop is apparently blocked. So
Wow, thank fucking god for
Good
that.
reason.
Try
turns out
manure
they're
to it,
against
though.
scat art.
Try manure to it. It's what comes up.
Manure might work. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Anyway, I'm back.
Okay,
What's happening?
what if
What's
we
the plan, bro?
we tie a
I can
rope to
prepare my
one of
magic
these-
in a
Tonight
way
we-
that
yeah.
will help a lot.
Okay, but
So
my fun
we make-
but not as smart idea is we
Okay.
tie a rope somewhere in the middle of the river and hang it down into the waterfall, and then we can swing from it into the cave.
that sounds fun.
Rather
It
than
sounds-
walking through once we get to the bottom.
But
What
Well,
if you
if-
fall? What is your
Well,
swinging?
we'll probably
lost in
jump
the river.
over the trap and really surprise them. But it'll be their home turf, so probably not a good idea.
oh, by
And
the
I
way,
mean, be honest, it's a little bit of a risky maneuver, if I'm being honest.
It is
Yeah,
true.
definitely agreed. Yeah.
how deep is the river? When down
Up here or down there?
down there, yeah.
Did we get a
I'd say-
general sense? But I would
Mm.
probably twice or three times deeper than it is up here, right? Like, because you have the power of the water going down over years.
But it's why I mean it depends where you are. But where you're like around here, it's like a wider area for it to go to. It's certainly
Yeah.
deeper like where it does here. But here it's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of like the foam going up.
I mean,
Probably deep enough to fall.
I expect it to be shallow so that the bandits can just
That's also another question.
walk through the waterfall.
But Ian, what's the what are we doing with like the uncommon and those kind of spells?
Case by case.
Right.
If you have one you're curious about, you can send it to me. Yeah, Nate, that's a good question. Like, it's hard to say for sure. Like you know, up here where you tried to swim through, like you probably could also like wade through it as like kind of graded difficult terrain, depending on how tall you are. Like it would come up under your chest, but you know, like it would be really difficult. But you could, based on like where it is at the bottom, you would think where it now is for sure it's deeper there, but the water is like much faster and it really cuts deeper. Like around the sides and at the entrance, it's like harder to say. Like you wouldn't be surprised if it was like similar, like you know, to like what it's like up here, where like you probably could, you know, walk through, but like you know, it would be like slow for sure. Like you'd be like wading through very deep water.
Yes, I mean, I'd imagine if they're basically moving in and out of the cave like every day, multiple times, and they're bringing in supplies and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'd imagine I mean, shouldn't be too hard for us or them to enter and exit the cave, right? And there's like a deep water and strong current, then you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's certainly less current right at the bottom, because like you know where it hits the bottom, like there's a little less current, then it like flows.
Out of curiosity, what would you say this kind of like area we're in is like? Forest?
Yeah, this is forest.
It's not swampy in any way, right?
No, this isn't swampy.
Cool.
If only we had a robot.
White water.
Robot?
rafting.
What is that? Or you said rowboat?
A robot.
Robot.
Okay.
Robots.
Robot also good. Robot also good.
Could be useful. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can build one.
That is probably a little outside of our time constraints.
I don't know electronics.
I was talking about the rowboat again.
Yeah, I know.
The classic Miss Conundrum.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think,
Well, I think,
we kind of camp out up
Yeah,
above.
okay. You camp out back
waterfall.
there, sure. Okay, yeah, I mean, move yourself to where you want to set up camp, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Come on, boys.
Mhm.
Clock's ticking.
Clocks are ticking. I need to move them, maybe.
Oh,
So we doing any kind of elemental bullshittery? I was kind of scrolling his zone out a bit.
I'm not sure what I still don't think that you have a definite plan for what you're going to do right in the morning.
Yeah. I still think smoking them out is still an
one of-
option. I think we're just waiting to see if we can pick a few of them off first. Like if they
So
send out a
okay,
new
not,
scouting party or
I'll
something
do
like that.
the gust of wind. I don't think there's anything better than gust of wind. I think it'll stay longer, sadly, which is just like around.
So like wall of water or something like that.
Oh, this is high level.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't do spellcasters in BF2 very
Wall of
often.
water on the waterfall? Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, those robots are so cute.
Oh wow, they are.
No, these ones.
Okay, but yeah, you come with that. I guess you keep watch, right?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I think it was me on the first watch, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm second or third.
Just stay in your armor.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, look at Johnny assuming the night goes fine.
That goes fine, right?
Indeed, lucky enough, you tonight does go fine. But who is on the last watch?
I think it should be John.
Johnny's
Yeah,
on the last watch. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, but
Harry and Quicks have night vision, so
Low
I
light
think-
vision.
Low light.
oh yeah. I mean,
slightly better.
so yeah, we decided that they should be doing the watching during the dark hours.
Darkness.
Yeah, you are, by the way, like, because it is 30 feet down from where you are here, you can't, like, you would see if people were, like, far away. But like if there were
Yeah.
people like at this like
Yeah.
around
Well, that's
actually
why
wouldn't see them.
we're camped a little bit closer, but if you're on watch, I would assume you're kind of
Sure,
closer to the edge,
then you're close to the edge.
looking
Yeah,
over.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, perhaps like a little bit to the side, like looking at it from a little bit of an angle.
Like
And
this.
we can probably crawl down to the edge, and they won't.
Or like just like where
see us.
this tree is here, like you can see like.
Yeah,
Somewhere
when you're
around there.
watched,
Yeah,
that's a pretty good cover place.
We do point out that the roots of this one kind of go down near the bottom, which is kind of like a natural climbing area to get up and down.
Exactly.
Can I like send a spell into like the chat without
Yeah,
Casting
maybe.
it. Should be
Oh.
able to.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that works, I guess. This one's an uncommon one.
Call upon the spirits. What is not a swamp? Are you calling it to make it a swamp? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
it's an interesting earth type spell.
Yeah, no, I'd allow it. Why not? It doesn't seem very good.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Okay.
It seems easy. Like, no, actually, it's not bad. Really, you become flat-footed.
I'm not saying I'm gonna use it, but just know it's in the repertoire.
Yeah,
I need to know. I need to have interesting spells with different elements, so I can do the geomancer education.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, sure, you can do it. Sure. Cool, but yeah. So it seems fine, and yeah, at the end of the road, the dawn kind of comes alive, and yeah, you're all there. Johnny was the last one.
Oh my god, already? So, when do we go?
Well, not immediately. I think the goal is still to wait until one of them leaves, or a couple of them, right?
I know. Okay.
As you were saying, Sean, you actually hear some noise from kind of like splashing and that kind of stuff. What's that?
Shit.
Oh shit! Oh, you
Should
sit
we
up and
be-
you
Should we be down there when they come out?
too late. As Crixel, like what's going over there with his gun sort of ready. Yeah, you see. Okay, I guess Crixel, you're saying you like immediately heard them when you woke up. I guess is what you're implying.
Yeah.
You were saying that. Yeah, you see.
Once I was splashing.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you hear some splashing. You also hear some noise. As you see, I guess, give me a stealth check as you're like, kind of like hiding up there. You're the only one who's like actually would be in view from the bottom.
She's
Cool. Yeah, you kind of walk around and you see here's some figures like indeed it seems like here it's like where maybe when like you're first stepping like into it may be like quite high, like maybe up to like past your west, like kind of mid like chest. But like quite quickly if you like wade off to the sides it does shallow like very quick, like fairly fast. It's still difficult terrain obviously, but not that bad. And you see a couple of figures like basically like kind of like wading out. They're actually right now they're like both of them are like not wearing a shirt and they're wearing like almost like kind of sleeping clothes. And you see them like kind of like call back to the other one as they kind of like go out and just like kind of go and like head over to the shallow area and then just like start just like kind of throwing water over themselves and just like kind of simply like kind of just like bathing.
Okay,
Oh my god, bandits
Wait,
that bathe.
They're civilized.
they're better than me. Yeah, I'll turn back to the party and do like a 3 with my hand.
How many fingers do birds have? 3, right? So you're like, it's 3 or greater. Like,
I'm not using my second one. But yeah.
yeah, and they're like, they're just like kind of chatting about them. So, they're talking shit. Like, did you see the look on fucking Mark's face last night when he lost that hand? Jesus, thought he was gonna fucking have a fit. Like.
Oh, I lost a hand in poker, don't I?
Yeah. Relax, Pixel, you bloodthirsty maniac.
Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they seem
Yeah.
to just be making small talk and kind of watching.
I'll be looking at them, look back at the party, look at them, look back at the party.
I guess I'll gesture to the other 2 guys.
Like, okay,
So
he takes like a whiz against the tree and then like goes back in the water.
So I think we should just crawl towards the edge, right?
Okay, so you just like army crawl.
Yeah.
on the edge.
I mean, they shouldn't really be able to see us
No.
on there.
No.
And
Until
if
you can
we
see
do?
them, of course. Then there's always a chance. They would have to look up. Yeah. I mean, to move yourself to wherever you want.
Yeah, maybe here or something.
You're saying back, Johnny? Or
Go, go,
Johnny?
Johnny, go.
Tom? Are you
Johnny, be
saying-
good?
Yeah, sorry.
And you're also doing like the crawling as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you both are like very like being like, you know, as quiet as you can. Both of you still get, I mean, everyone except for you still give me stealth. I will give you like, you know, very big bonuses for, you know, the situation, but there's still a chance to like accidentally knock a rock off or something like that, you know.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. Where is it? Armor check penalty.
Okay, out there. Oh, okay, I'm glad you rolled the good one. I mean, I assumed you were going to roll a good one. I was like, so lucky that one person rolled so well. And I'm like, oh, it's out here anyway, who cares? The other two are what matters. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, you like, you kind of wince quick towards, you do kind of like hear, you know, the grating as they kind of crawl over, you know, some stone at the edge, you know, like the boot get caught. But luckily it seems that, you know, they're very near the waterfall down at the bottom and the sound doesn't travel, and they don't seem to have had a good enough reason to look up yet, as you all were sort of now like kind of crawled over the edge, sort of just about like peering over. And yeah, you see the three of them, you know, kind of just like watching. But yeah.
Any of them seem to be making like their way out onto.
This guy
bank
went.
Yeah,
or
one of
towards
those
This guy
the
went
giants.
out. This guy went out and took a whiz on the tree. Neither the other two have done that
Okay.
yet.
Gosh, man, no one's taking a morning deuce. What is this?
Not yet. I mean, relax. This is, you know, it's pretty early still. They just woke up. They just, you know.
That's like the best time. That is my like daily routine.
Maybe you got better
That's
diet.
my favorite part of the day.
Favorite part of the day. Is waking
No,
up.
definitely not my favorite, but it is a part of every morning.
But yeah, I don't know how long you watched them for. This one seems to be the first to kind of go back in. He kind of just like you know, doesn't say much of it. Can he like wades under? You see, like when they go over, they should do this above their head, right? So like, you know, because it's fucking pretty. Like, you know, there's a lot of water actually going down, so it's actually quite an impact as, you know, they kind of like duck underneath. And the other two, yeah, one of those after a little bit goes up, and he actually does seem to go like a bit further behind cover.
Okay.
I don't know if you like want to follow with him, but he does. I mean, he doesn't go crazy far, but he goes kind of like, you know, and like kind of disappears behind this like kind of rock, as the other one just kind of like stays watching up.
Sure.
And yeah,
What would the
Oh.
distance be here, right? Because it would be
85, and then you can draw
85
another line 35,
out,
right? So you can
yeah,
draw like
so
you
it's
can
like-
do 85, and then like another 30, so it's 150.
oh boy.
I have my like gun trained on this guy, like obviously the rest of the party, but I know myself. I have my like talon off the trigger,
It's
Mhm.
100
just
feet,
so
by the
people
way.
know that I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
If
So I just did the
Oh, you
85
did it
straight
properly. Yeah,
and
yeah,
30
sure.
across, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
diagonal would be
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just ready if they do any, you know, any sudden movements. But yeah, unless you do anything after, you know, like 3 or 4 minutes, you know, this is olden days, people didn't have so much processed junk. This guy comes back from like, you know, behind the trees, kind of, you know, like goes like wash his hand like a little bit in the pond around here, and then kind of like walks back up.
So wait, hold up a little bit, because as like he
As
starts
he's
making his
doing
way
what, yes,
back,
sir. Yeah.
I kind of
Mhm.
gesture over towards them and be like kind of give them the thumbs up, thumbs down. Are we doing this?
I'll put my talon on the trigger of my gun.
And then I draw back my bow, and when he gets
Oh.
within around that range of the short bow range, 60 feet, I think.
Well, you're aiming at the other guy, right? Like the guy
he's
in
aiming at
this-
the
the far one, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll switch my target over. So far though.
I think he wanted you to shoot the other one, is how I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
actually.
shoot the guy who's far away.
He wants you to take
Wait.
them both out.
Do you think we can
Potentially.
do? I mean, I'm down to
I
try.
mean, they're
Okay,
not.
fuck
I
it.
mean, they're not wearing any armor or anything. They are like, you know,
okay.
just like shirtless. and
Yeah,
stuff.
fuck it, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, so you're like kind of trying to find out. Okay, we still roll initiative, of course, and like you will roll it with
Right.
stealth, but there is a chance, you know, at the last second, you know, you accidentally, you know, like cock the hammer and they hear it, you know, for instance, or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
I just want to see when it's.
You'll have bonuses,
60
of
and-
course. Combat state.
So yeah, when he gets, where was he when he got close to where washing his hands?
He did basically just do it like over this, like next to this tree, so I would say like somewhere like here. So I
Okay.
don't know. But then he starts.
And I'm
walking
guessing
back in that
as he
direction.
starts to head back to around, I think it's this square. Would that be?
Mhm, Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool. Okay, that's when you want to.
because that should roughly be right. Like it's.
Yeah, that seems a pretty clear shot. Yeah.
That'd be 70 feet. So, one in range increment. Who's there?
Up
I
to
might
you.
take one step forward, wait for him to get 5 feet closer.
It's crazy.
take
So
a
much
shot.
like chance of him seeing you now. You have so little cover, right? Ooh. So I guess you
I'm
can't be
straight
prone,
above
right?
him. That would be like who looks literally straight up.
You're 30 feet up but 50 feet away, so they're only looking like
Yes.
this angle to see you.
Well,
man.
oh yeah, this guy potentially.
Yeah, that
This
guy.
Yeah.
Not the other guy.
But
yeah,
he's busy washing his hands, so
Sure, yeah. Wait, didn't you say you wash him in and you wait for him to get closer?
well, a little bit closer, yeah. And then I
He's
then
not
pop up
washing
and
his hands
shoot,
anymore.
basically.
He's not washing his
I'm
hands
just saying.
anymore.
Yeah.
Sure, I understand. Okay, everyone go into initiative and you all roll with stealth. If like, I don't know, Nathan, John, if you've like basically gone far enough back that you're like almost in full cover from them, then you don't even need like, you can like,
I'm not
do
really
yourself,
looking
but you can't really be seen. Exactly, right? If you're not looking over, then you
Yeah.
have full cover, so they can't actually
I'm just
see you.
waiting for the what we're doing.
Sure, you're just waiting. Well, then,
Wait,
honestly, at
someone
this
else
point,
to
yeah,
roll.
Nate, you can roll if you want, but if not, like, maybe you don't even need to really roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, pretty good, actually.
Oh wow.
But the way it works is yourself is actually against their DC, not against their roll. So it doesn't actually matter. It just means they get, like, basically they get a chance.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they
how-
basically feel like something is wrong, but they don't actually detect you at all, is how it works.
Mhm.
So, so basically, like, the one who was, like, like, finishing bathing, he just, he gets this. I guess I'll put on a little bit of combat music. He gets, to that sort of feeling that, somebody's watching. Like, you don't actually, it is never somebody actually doing it, but you just kind of get that weird feeling of, like, of doing it. So he just kind of, like, peers up above to see if there's bird things. So he tries to do, like, a seek action, basically, just, like, above, and to see if he can, like, see anything to actually be worried about. Little perception for him. Ooh, okay, and that's against stealth DC. I actually need to double check how secret works.
Oh,
Nice.
do I have rolled the stealth initiative?
No, not if you're completely on
No, yeah, if you're just up there, you don't need to. It puts you,
Oh,
on the
okay.
yeah, puts you, like, you basically can't be seen, but, like, you
Yeah, whatever. I'll just keep mine.
yeah, sure.
I'm pretty reactive
so
anyways.
he does do that. Okay.
That's fine.
So yeah, you see, he seems to, like, think that there's something going up there. He can't, like, he doesn't seem to see you, but then he just kind of calls out. He's like, anybody there? Bird? Maybe a bird? Kind of calls out.
Calm,
Fox?
motherfucker.
He kind of just like, just like shrugs and then just sort of like looks around and then just like continues washing himself.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
So I believe you'd technically be flat-footed to me, right?
Yeah. You
You
would.
detected.
Mhm.
Cool. So
And I gotta figure out the
Nope.
AC. Can I make it so they no longer weigh this and automatically change their AC? Just dropped, I guess. I'll turn it off into dropped. That didn't do anything. What the fuck?
I don't know if they're just like monsters. I don't think if it does.
But why are they wearing it? But they're wearing it in their inventory. Alright, whatever. I just have to check how much this gives. Okay. Their AC is mainly dexterity, is only +2. That's a hit.
with flat-footed, is that potentially an
Not a
LB
crit,
armor?
no.
Not a crit. Okay, that's
No.
fine. So it may not do the it won't do the sneak attack damage. So I'll roll the extra d6.
Sure. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
11
They
damage.
get a solid shot as they, just like walking back into it. They're like, "Fuck! What the hell was that?" And they like kind of, immediately look up and like see you and like, "You fucker!" And then you still have 2 actions.
Yep. Take my second shot.
That's a
Knee
hit.
flat-footed. Okay.
No longer flat-footed, right? But you shot, so now they know you're there.
So here's the question, right? Because normally in initiative, if I'm acting before they're aware, they're flat-footed to me with a surprise attack.
Does it say for the rest of the turn or just for the creatures that haven't acted yet are flat-footed? Okay, yeah, you right. So they are still flat-footed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That's still so
Huge.
hit. So 4 plus the extra sneak attack again.
Let's make him injured at least,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as my last action, I will, in the one hand, keep my bow and then draw my rapier.
Okay. Quicksilver, your turn. Yeah, you see a couple of arrows go from
Okay.
go forth.
Yeah, so this is the new fancy piece that I acquired. So I just like kind of double check to see if I put everything in the right or like
This is
right
when you double
place.
check.
Yeah. And then take a shot with my dueling pistol. Let's see, strike.
Okay. This one. That is a crit.
You love to hear music in my ears.
Murder it. Oh no, no.
15, I mean, not bad, not bad.
The one on that.
Takes a solid shot and kind of yells in pain. It is quite loud, the gun go off. The waterfall's
Yeah,
also
so-
quite loud, but it is quite fucking loud, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of shocked and amazed at the effect, and I'll quickly try and reload. Oh, with my third action, I'll do it again. So it's us, but this one.
You on
7.
Oh my god,
baby.
another crit, you know what? Pretty fucking sweet. Wait, the music went away. This music.
For another 15, okay.
Number 15, let me see. Perfect lethal, my god. You see that minus 15? Yeah.
baby.
So you do 2 quick shots before they can even react and look around, see what's going on. It was indeed a bird. You know what? Very,
He was
very,
right.
very,
Fuck
first
off,
time.
motherfucker.
Cool, motherfucker. Very well done. Take yourself a hero point.
Nice.
But the other one that was shot by him, like, you know, sees these bullets come down, goes flying, and they're like, fuck! And they start sprinting towards the waterfall. So
Super
basically it's
difficult terrain,
difficult, yeah, it's difficult terrain, and when you get to like this area where it's close, then it's great to difficult terrain to get like
Okay.
through the actual
Right.
waterfall itself. So this would be, okay, so that would be itself would be 40, and then another 20 feet more. So it'd be 40 and then another 60, so it'd be 100. Okay, shit, so it would be too much basically. Let me just see where they go with each movement. So double movement, they go 50, so they go 25. So they run up, so they actually run up to. Wait, can they not, is that 2 diagonals? Ah, 2 diagonals suck. Wait, is it actually faster maybe to run around like this?
Probably
That's
is.
insane, right? Can't be. If that wasn't difficult terrain, that's 1. That's 2. Okay. So they run over here with like their full turn of movement, basically. Just to, like sprint around the side of water, and then basically like put themselves against the wall, so they have a little bit of cover.
It's like the one time I wish I had taken that like death from above or whatever it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Jump down.
But they do start shouting as well, like trying to get hurt over the waterfall, like fucking attackers. Yeah. Nate,
And then what do you
want to
have,
do
like-
anything?
So 30 feet you said.
Mm-hmm.
Down,
Yep.
So that's pretty far down. I guess climbing down is same as climbing up. I'd imagine.
Yes.
So in theory, if I succeed on climbing 3 times, I'll be still like in the middle of the.
It depends. If you
You're at about
if you got a
55.
critical
Yeah,
success, you would go a bit faster. You would go like
could he,
it was-
for the last part, could he try and choose
you could drop
down?
you could drop the last 5 feet, so you only got to go down 25 feet. But still, it would be like a lot of move actions depending.
Yeah,
It is
sure,
eventually.
sure, why not?
Okay, so you start.
But I climb down. I
Do you
have.
need both hands? Right, you do, right?
Yeah, you need both hands to climb, unless you have combat climb as a.
Yeah, I have. I do have.
Oh, nice. So you hold
wow.
the cool. You hold the pike in one hand. Technically, you still need to grip it, but
Do I have to change the grip? Use one action for that?
no, that's a free action to change your grip to one hand. You can remove one hand from it.
Oh, okay, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll do a bunch of athletics checks.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's crit the first one.
So public, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
no.
god! You fall!
Oh,
You start
reaction?
falling down the thing. Yeah. As a reaction, if you wish, you can do this thing called a grab and a ledge.
Yeah.
You can basically grab the edge
Yeah,
of like,
yeah.
the thing as you fall past.
Falling 30 feet's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
give me a.
Water.
Athletics again for the.
No, he's on the
I
ground.
don't think
There's
it'll be in the water.
below.
No.
No, it's not an
Oh, he's
athletic.
there, okay.
I'm not athletics. It's a
Just
reflex
towards
save.
the
It's a reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, old man reflexes. Okay.
Okay, that is a success. You managed to grab hold of the edge. I'll say you basically fell down just like a couple of feet, and then you grabbed hold really quickly again. So you're basically now like 5 feet from the top. So it's not that.
I can look over and be like, "You okay?"
I'm gonna move you.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure, just having some fun,
okay.
You know, doing this bad.
Going.
Oh, man.
Do I take some damage from?
You should take damage from the distant fallen so far. No, technically you do, but you treat it as if it were 20 feet shorter. So basically, if you fall more than 20 feet and then you grab hold, and then you fucking hurt yourself, but it's crazy. But no, you.
How
you
far
don't
did you fall before you grabbed the
he's
ledge?
just like 5 feet even. I'll say. I mean, he did use the action as soon as he started to move, and it's like no problem. He was always like falling past something you could grab hold of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll continue climbing down.
Yeah, you're like nothing to see here.
It would be pretty sick if you just like crit fail every athletic checks and then succeed on reflex saves, so that you just like let go,
That's true.
grab hold, let go, grab hold.
The only thing is,
Pretty
this
dang.
is technically a second athletics check. Or did they stack?
No, Klein doesn't have multiple attack penalty or anything. No.
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't have a second reaction.
He wouldn't have a reaction to fall again, so let's hope he doesn't
True.
roll of an add one.
Yeah.
Okay, that is fine. That is only a normal success, though, I'm afraid. So
So 5 feet.
Yep, 5 feet, so you're now like 10 feet down. You know what? I'm actually going to give you the height to say how high up you are to make feet. Technically, everyone can make themselves 30 feet up, I guess, right now. It's your, like,
How do I do that?
like the little thing
Oh, the little number at the top.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
30.
And another 5 feet. Oh, you feel feeling close to critically succeeding, but not quite.
Okay, so that's my turn, I guess.
That's your turn. Yeah, you climb up a bit. Johnny!
Johnny.
He's surrounded by water, dude.
This
You can't-
This is your
can't-
kid. This is your guy.
This is your guy.
It's true, but
If there was ever a time for you to be able to dunk his ass, it was
Like
now.
make a whirlpool or some shit, I know we're level 3, but
Seriously.
not that great amount of.
That would be a super
Spells
overpowered
that need
but
to be-
gruesome spell. It's like if someone's in water, you can call like sea spirits to, like be dragging them down.
oh Jesus.
Jesus.
Man, that'd be pretty sick.
How cool is that though? Like the flavor on that would just be
It'd be
amazing.
pretty fucking sick.
It reminds me of that Fable spell. In Fable, if you're evil, you had that spell where like skeleton hands would come out of the ground and like drag people down.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so satisfying. It's so evil.
Mhm.
This is. Yeah, no, I don't particularly have anything.
It's so nice not playing a spellcaster, just shooting my gun.
If I just stand up, can I see down there, or?
If you just get up, can you see down there? I need to see your angle. Yeah. This guy? No, I think you would need to be 5 feet more forward to see him. He's like, right against the cliff.
I mean, but I know roughly where he is,
Oh.
right? Or do I?
If you take an action to crawl 5 feet, then you could see them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, crawling is the thing. I'm gonna crawl.
You just hunched over, yeah.
I don't really have much I can do specifically in this kind of situation. I didn't take the
You got
hydroblast
spout, right?
missing. Yeah, I'm using spout. This is.
It's a
I was gonna
classic.
look at
You
my comments.
use water gun.
What's the range
Some
on that?
guy.
No, spout is a 30 feet range actually.
Yeah, he's
Mm,
45
this
feet
is-
away from you.
Mm,
Because 30 feet down, 30 feet across is 45 feet
Hmm.
diagonally.
it's bit annoying.
Hmm.
And that
Telekinetic projectile?
do
That's like 60, right?
He doesn't.
Not a-
Imagine having telekinetic. He's a dude.
You mean like the staple of all spellcasters?
No, I looked at God's a staple spellcast.
Arcane, yeah.
Yeah, cantrip's a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Bit, you know.
But you know.
The other option is you could dive off onto him.
Oh, baby.
Dive into the water. I mean, there are rules for jumping in the water, you know. Like, so it's like, you know.
Well, I am most definitely not going to be the first one down
Okay.
there. But if you did that first.
Take that wave,
nah.
bruh.
Yeah.
In that case.
With that wave runner thing that you can do where you can like travel 30 feet on a wave.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that sounds
Well,
cool.
it literally says that if you fall into water, if you intentionally dive in, it counts as 30 feet shorter. So, you know, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect.
I don't know why Nathan just dive in like a fish.
True. I'm planning to do that.
Ooh, well,
Now I am, yeah.
now we all know it's a possibility. Oh, maybe. Well, you probably wouldn't want to do it right here. It's pretty shallow there.
True.
So maybe you go a little
Yeah,
bit
also
further.
I would need to like stow my gun first.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, Johnny, what do you think? What are you doing? You just stand up and leave guidance.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna give guidance to good old.
Thanks.
Good old Nate.
Nate
He
just
knew.
Yes.
Johnny was that would have been a quid on the athletics if you had it, you know.
Yeah, you see Nate's climbing. Yeah, you need to-
Yeah, I see this is a bit of a, you know, like I need a little bit of help
Yeah.
before
You-
he falls over and breaks all
You
his
stand
elbows.
up or are you staying on the ground?
I'm standing up.
Okay, cool. Altair, your turn.
I know I was joking about jumping in, but that does seem insanely dangerous.
Oh, man. I didn't think you were joking.
I didn't think we would.
I don't see how it could be dangerous.
No, that's what it was a joke.
Because I basically need to get out quite a far away. Right? Because if I just go straight
Oh, it's
down,
like-
that's
crash
rock.
on the rocks.
Like I have to basically land at best case, like worst case scenario.
I mean, you could land in like next to his dead body. I mean.
That sounds like a bad idea. It sounds like falling not into water though.
True. It does say if you
Like
fall on a
cushion.
creature.
Yeah.
Falling on a creature, yeah.
What is falling on a creature?
Not better. You both take the damage. Well, like they have to reflex save, but also take damage. But yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing about it taking less for you.
Yeah.
Do they fall prone at least?
I mean, right. That's assuming they don't pass the test, and then I still take a shit ton of damage.
Mad, but you could jump on it though. That's pretty crazy.
I know it is very cool, but do I have catfall? Do not. No,
But it actually says if you take damage equal to half damage you took. So technically, if you don't take damage, it doesn't take damage. So I guess somehow
Right.
you're falling in a way that doesn't make it hurt you, and that doesn't make it hurt him. Some crazy fucking logic.
Okay, so I'm trained in acrobatics.
You know, back
not
from where you decide
lore.
what to do. Match and Drax much
So
more.
mine is 10 feet, right? The treat falls is 10 feet shorter. Yeah.
Depending on your level of mastery.
Well, yeah, if you're an expert, it's 25 feet or shorter. If you're a master, 50 feet shorter. If you're legendary, you just don't take all damage.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I literally jumped off a dragon and landed on the ground and didn't take damage. With
Wait, what?
Ramok.
Yeah, I
Remember?
Hmm.
I did it like off the side of a building, I ricocheted and jumped off. It was fucking awesome.
Cool shit.
God damn it. Yeah, so I will technically, like, I'll even put it down. I guess sheath. Yeah, I can just sheath the rapier and then take 2 shots at him.
Just jump in while holding the arm lock, so that when you fall next to him, like you just have his head immediately in a headlock.
Right. Okay, and then attack it. Let's go.
What are you doing out there?
First shot is gonna be miss. It looks like. Yep.
No, because they're not wearing armor. That is actually a hit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's within 1 range increment. Nice.
For 6.
Yeah.
And then I will take a second.
You sheathed your rapier? Yeah, okay.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So I could do this.
Sure.
Oh.
That's another hit. Yeah, you're peppering
Nice.
them with arrows. Oh, wow.
Yes,
Both max damage.
score.
Pretty fucking sick. Yeah, they're very badly injured. There's like arrows sticking out of them. Crixil.
4
your turn.
arrows. This guy's got.
Okay, I will move
A little bit
over here
closer.
next to you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's badly injured. It's gonna be his turn next.
Dive bomb.
Oh, that's a sheath. Oh, the gun's so
You
much
just have to
better.
drop the gun and leave it up here, which is not like a bad idea.
Yeah. Maybe with the next guy. Oh no, wait, fuck, I shot reloaded shot, so I have to reload first.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you have like you could move, reload,
Yeah.
then shoot. It's okay. You're gonna crit him. That's what
Yeah,
you do.
it's okay, I'm gonna grow it.
Crixil.
Right, yeah, let's give that a shot.
Crit
Cool.
skull indeed.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Ah.
You'll have to see it still. Just do decent damage or not.
Pretty decent. Because he's like, fucking pieces of shit. But then on their turn, they wade through really slowly, but they manage to like kind of wade underneath the waterfall and disappear from sight.
Damn.
Mm.
And,
Uh-oh.
I think at this point we can just end the encounter and then we can enter it.
Still wanna move fast though, I think, right?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
really looking at you, Altar, and be like,
I mean, if you I deleted that, but okay. Are you looking at
no,
at
not
this?
necessarily in initiative.
Now I think we would
Um,
want to make it a little uncomfortable for them down there. So I'm gonna run over to. Not that straight of a line, by the way. I just didn't want to deal with like, being careful of how the travel,
Sure.
because we're not really on the clock necessarily in the same way like of a combat. But I come over here to find my rock that I had
Yeah.
identified, and then I'm going to get a bunch of like rocks and dirt and like really cover that hole up.
Just so you know, at this point you don't actually see any smoke leaving it, but yeah, just so you know.
Yeah.
But you completely cover it up. Yeah, but you like kind of pack in the dirt, so you like pretty sure no smoke can make its way out. Yes.
And then I
problem.
come back.
I'll, in the meantime, stow my firearm in my water-sealed case, and I'll dive off.
Okay,
From
yeah.
here... Wait, was this the
I need
shallow
to-
part?
What's that?
Yeah, this was the most shallow part, so I'll do like... Here?
Like a little shallow, but where there's like, I mean, anywhere where it's like, you kind of see double lines, that's where like, it's like kind of okay. And then where it like gets to here is where it's like really difficult terrain, where you can see like all the foam and the splash.
Whoosh.
You'll jump in, you're like,
Synchronized
this is fun! Yeah, you'll
I'll
dive in.
continue climbing down
Oh, give me an athletics check.
like I'm an old man.
Give me an athletics check then. Oh, critical success. Oh, you go down the last 10 feet and then you can drop the remaining 5 if you want for like a free action.
Yeah,
There you go.
I guess.
Boom, like land down, no problemo.
Is this rock big enough that you can like lie on it, almost like to have some
Yeah,
cover?
you can just lie on top of it.
Well, not like lie, but lie behind it. So well, you're half in the water maybe, and
Yeah, I mean, it's big enough to have cover for sure, yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, we're still standing. Yeah, then I will try and just have my gun train at the entrance.
Sure.
Oh, this guy's name is Raphael.
Indeed, that is the name. Oh, but they don't actually have any of these items on them, but they were just like wearing anything, so I will delete all
It
that.
is a popular
Yeah,
name.
they had
Yeah.
pants on
Yeah,
basically.
but yeah, you can take those if you want, you weirdo.
Crixold has weird things as treasures. I'm not gonna ask.
These pants are mine.
Way too big.
The guy I shot twice in the face from over the top of a waterfall.
The time for silence is over, so I'll kind of like shout out to the rest of the party, being like, trying to get over the sound of
It's
waterfall.
also loud. Yeah, exactly. You kind of have to shout at this point too.
What are we doing?
So microphone falls. Oops.
Try not to do that. Break.
I don't think we want to go inside.
Yeah,
No.
We
Wait,
should have gathered wood before.
Wait, Wait, what?
Do
It's very hard
I
to hit.
gather branches?
4?
Smoking them out.
By the way, I do when I'm over here, while they're all talking about that. I'm throwing my grappling hook up at the top,
Sure. Yeah.
like even to pinch up here, so like I have something. And again, it's the normal knotted rope that I use because it's way more useful.
Cool. Okay, you do that. Yeah, so Nate's shouting out like, what? What for?
To smoke them out. As we planned, no?
I mean, we are smoking them out. I mean, if they still
Potentially,
have
slowly
a
but surely.
fire.
They might not want to
Yeah.
come out though.
Yeah. Well, and if we go in now, they'll be waiting for us.
Yeah, so
But how do we
what
bring
else?
the smoke to them?
So I kind of just gesture for us to kind of all head back a little ways. Not sit right at the entrance.
Go on. Like here somewhere?
Hide behind stone, or
Yeah, I guess towards the bottom of the
You
map, basically.
Remember to take off your 30 feet too.
Yeah. Now Kirk's still hovering. 30 feet in the air.
Masterty.
Yeah. So I say,
yeah,
well,
I have the
we
15.
did narrow down their troop by 1 and injured a second, but now they'll be waiting for us. I don't think we should try to go in at the moment. They'll be prepared. I blocked
Maybe-
the little hole up above, so if they do try to make a fire or do anything, it'll slowly start building up smoke within. We can kind of sit out here and wait if we'd like, or we could sit back up top, or we can choose what we want to do, but I don't think we should try to head in just yet.
So an old-fashioned siege, is it? Trying to starve
Potentially.
them out. Could
At
take
some
a
point,
while,
I think
though.
another thing we could do while we wait is, Crixel, your idea of pretending to be the other pirate captain may actually work.
It
What
will?
we can do now is write a message, tie it to a rock, throw a rock through waterfall.
Mhm. With our terms.
Yep. And it's basically, we could say the terms are, we will let all the other bandits go if they let Blackjack, if they turn him over.
Ooh. Cause chaos within.
Mm-hmm.
I vote for this. I think we should try and force them out.
Definitely should.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
this sounds like a good plan.
Do
Do
you know the name?
we? Did we have the name of the crew at least that they were opposing? I can't remember in the conversation.
You didn't ask for it.
And then ask for it. No, okay, yeah.
I could have sworn Crixel did, but I can't remember.
I don't think I did. But
Um,
yeah, I
so.
thought.
Okay. Well,
I had
Yeah.
a name and everything, but you didn't ask.
like,
Insane.
We'll
Well,
just write.
Should have asked.
We know
Is
it's
there
you,
a-
Blackjack.
Yes,
Right.
we
Don't
know
come
the
out
story.
alone.
yeah, we could say it's like, we'll spare the rest if you send out Blackjack.
To
And we
pay
might be able to
for
throw in
his-
some piratey, scummy language, right? Of like, send out
Yeah.
that dastardly fool Blackjack.
I should be able to help,
plundering the
that-
agreement.
I think,
Exactly.
with the language at least.
You were a pirate?
No, of course not. I-
Inside check.
I've
Lie
I-
to me, will ya?
really inside check, no.
For what?
Yeah, I love
Wow.
your sense of motives.
Same.
See if he's a little bit shifty, but
And not in like a judgy way, just a...
A
Because
little,
we're curious.
Exactly.
so that what deception?
Yeah. If you're lying, of course. And it's motivated against your different tastes. I will tell you, you can never read Nate. He always seems to be like half joking, half telling the truth. It's hard to tell.
Well, it's definitely
Crix-
hard because he's still floating 15 feet in the air, apparently.
Exactly. That's really distracting.
It's very distracting.
Crixel, you're pretty sure he's just a bad
I'm now
liar.
less sure that he's a pirate and more sure that he's some form of magician.
Exactly.
I'm just so good at climbing, man.
Yeah.
It's still in the air.
I can climb the air.
As
Yeah,
you're
it's
having
up to
this-
you.
Sorry, as you're having the discussion, you're talking about it. Somebody like quickly kind of pokes their ducks their head and kind of like shields it and looks outside the thing. I guess
spells, right?
what's that?
We are
Too
well
far away.
hidden.
But this one, because technically you all kind of see him at the same time, you can all immediately roll a initiative, I guess, if you want to immediately do something to react to them or not. I don't know if you immediately try to take a shot.
I might.
Cool.
There's no active encounter though, so
Yeah,
can't.
I need to just.
Yeah, there is.
Why did wait? What?
Oh,
That's
you
weird. I
deleted it.
accidentally started 2 encounters. I deleted the first one, I guess, and added to the second one. That was weird.
Then you could do that.
Me neither. Okay, but they're a bit slow. But they're like, oh, what's going on here? Wow, that's many. Yeah, but I mean, they see all of you, but you're all just fucking standing out there.
Second net one.
Oh, you're still fascinated.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, okay. I mean, you immediately kind of, you saw the waterfall kind of get distracted as they started to push their way through it. So yeah.
All right, I will
This one is now wearing armor.
drop those. Draw this.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range on it? 80 feet.
Yes, one range include.
I guess I will try to go forward very quickly, and then I take 2 shots. No, 1 shot because I
you
basically have to interact to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I don't know if I should not have rolled with stealth. It wouldn't make a difference. I'd still go first regardless, but I rolled with stealth.
Did you? I mean,
Which
you
means
have
it
the
would be
avoid
surprise
noted.
attack.
You were doing the avoid noted downtime activity,
Mhm.
I guess, right? Then
Yeah. Okay.
Then
So you would be flat-footed to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm going
flat-footed?
to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, flat-footed. Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's gonna hit because of armor this time.
Mm.
So it said I will re-roll it.
Yep. Nice. That is a 21.
Oh.
That is a hit. Yes.
I thought the 28 was a real.
Yeah, right. I was like, ooh, 28.
3, and then
3. Yeah. Cool. Ooh,
Nice.
wow, you're rolling good. The ones
I
with
know.
the attack. Yeah. They take a nasty shot. And they're like, you fucking son of a. Cool. Crixel.
Okay, he was 65 feet away. Unfortunate. I will take a step. And then...
that's a step.
Well, now 60 feet. Perfect.
Just a step.
Yeah, and then I will... The only thing a man can do. Blow his brains out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crit.
There you go.
There we go, boys.
God.
3rd crit.
17.
17.
Okay. They are alive.
A
Ah,
shot to the face.
I gotta reload. Ah, bullshit.
Nate.
I was shot all like, warning shot.
So, the water is difficult terrain.
And then when it gets up to here, it's great to difficult terrain. It's really slow.
So that, I mean, if there's the first tile in the water, I guess, does it count for 5 feet? I mean,
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
move
10
here
feet.
with
No,
the
you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, sadly.
So 15, 20, 25. So this, oh no, so 20. You have 25 or?
Yeah, it's 20. You have 20.
Oh yeah, I have 20 due to I have
20.
the
Oh, yes. You're wearing the full plate.
This is 1, and then
yeah,
this is 2.
I don't think you can go there because that's difficult terrain in 2 squares.
Yeah.
that one. That's
That's one movement. If you did go there this time, then you need to. Then you can only go another 10 feet. You can't even do that. Yes, you can do that.
Ah,
You can do
that
that.
sucks. I'll
Yeah,
move.
it's. I mean, it's really hard to like. It's really
Yeah.
hard to move fast through water.
I'll just move
It's like
here.
you're maybe better suited
Yeah,
to try to go
that's-
around it, right? Like the one
Mhm.
did going out this way.
Yeah, I mean that's So that's 2 actions.
Yeah, and then I'll just stay silent or something. Do nothing.
Do nothing. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Take cover,
So
maybe,
what
I
kind
guess.
of running
Yeah,
out
you
after
take cover.
I take the shot, and after he's been crit in the face, I call out and say, "Send out Blackjack, and we won't kill you all." And I do it like in my worst pirate accent.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. On their turn, they don't say anything. They just immediately just like push their way back through and disappear from view. And
Technically, Johnny didn't get to go because he rolled late, but
Yeah, it's fine.
Johnny was a chiller.
Johnny was being
I don't
good.
particularly have much.
Yeah. They disappear from view.
And no one's hurt.
We almost got him.
We should
It's
ambush them a bit
any
closer.
type of damage at this
This
point is
forward.
a win for us because they're not returning any.
Why do you think he stepped out? To see if we were still
Probably
there?
to see what we were doing, yeah. Or to maybe try to see how many of us there were.
Brave or stupid?
He was probably the low man on the totem pole. He got forced to poke his head out,
Brave
short
is
straw,
something
I've been
else.
and he paid the price.
There's a difference.
But again, I think if we keep moving around, we can keep our numbers hidden.
Right. Oh,
Because
and
look,
in
we
the
are a
meantime,
larger
Hidden
group
enough,
than we
but-
are. If they know
Alright.
we're just 4, they probably would all come out at once.
oh,
So
you'll
knowing that, I
write
actually
the
do.
note? You'll write the note in the meantime?
Yes. So I quickly. Well, first I'm gonna pick up my stuff.
We'll move my ass over here.
Pick up. Sheath.
Pick up. We should put a little makeup.
Why'd you put the keys up on the table? I do. Yeah. So then I pull out anyone who has like the parchment and chalk, and I just write like a very quickly scrawled, terribly written demand note of send out Blackjack, and we'll let the rest of you live.
Okay. Yeah, you.
That
Science
two-timing
question
bastard
mark.
must pay. Yeah, and then just like that two-timing bastard must pay, and then I put a checkbox for yes and no. No, just that, and then kind of tie that around to a rock with a bit of string, and I give it to Nate, who's probably the strongest of us, to throw it through the waterfall, basically, and try to get into the cave.
Okay, it's like, I mean, it probably ends up somewhere near this, but honestly, like, I mean, it's a big wall of water, and, like, even if it's, like, a
Right.
really chunky stone, it, like, they could probably, like, you could probably see it, but, like, I don't think it would, like, it wouldn't just go through and come out the other end, like, perfect, like.
Depends on how. Maybe if you go to real
It
close.
depends if you get a really big, but, like, I mean, like, a 30 feet high waterfall, I mean, maybe, I don't know how big a stone you're getting, but if you're seeing one you can throw from, like, 40 feet away.
Big softball. Well, yeah.
That's a
I was
fucking
gonna have
everything,
close
man.
one. Wait, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You wanted to get close and like kind of throw, like toss it through. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more
Like,
good.
not like a huge one where you like has to have 2 hands and he's throw. Like one you can palm with 1 hand, but it's heavy, right? Like
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't
Not
have no
quite a shot put.
experience.
right, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another shot.
Not for the
So
shot.
bad.
Okay. So Nate, you go a bit closer to do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'm
Maybe-
gonna be hiding in
guess-
the water.
You're gonna
Here,
hide.
probably.
I'll be just like. How,
Well, before-
sorry, yeah. How deep is this whole place?
Okay, yeah. So basically, anywhere like kind of not in the mouth, so more around the side. This is maybe like up to like your like mid-thigh, and it's like different
Okay.
terrain. And then over like here, it's like more the center. Like kind of this area is where it gets a lot deeper, and like and when you're really getting in, like it's and maybe it's not necessarily deeper, but it's just harder to walk through, right? Because the water is like moving faster, and it's a lot of foam. And then when it's like the actual stream there, then it's like maybe up to like your chin, and like it's like pretty fast, so you would want to like it'd be harder to stand still and do it.
Oh,
Ooh,
On
okay.
What's
a
that?
tied up knotted rope, is that a crit?
Tied up, no. Yeah, for climbing up, yeah.
Okay. Yay! I get half the way up.
Noise.
We start climbing up again. Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay,
So while
so
this,
you-
while he's getting into position and preparing, I'm
Okay, so
climbing
before
back
he
up,
actually chucks it
basically.
in. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanna
at
get
this
to the
point
top.
you can just... I think you just can get up.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna come back around to be up here
Should I
near the edge with the bow.
stand by Shackles of some sort?
Yeah, give me an athletics check to see how good it is.
Let's see. Get another one.
Nah, you got this one. This is arm strength.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you lob it in, I mean, you went right to the edge, so you're pretty confident you throw it in, and it kind of falls there. But at that point, let's overall...
You hear like an owl.
Yeah.
Could have been
It's
here.
kind of difficult. Okay, for me to
Yeah,
check.
because it's like 2 maps.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes. It's pretty difficult.
What is?
Because it's 2 maps, so I'm like trying to, move.
Oh,
them
right.
into- But maybe
I wanted to go in with a rope.
Is there an active encounter we can have?
Let me
I'm gonna do stuff with the other map. So let me think
Okay.
about how I'm
Oh
gonna do it. first.
god.
It's just to make it easier for me to like track their movement and both
Right.
places. Okay,
Got a sleepy
and I
puppy.
just-
Oh. Good old Lukester.
Very good boy.
Does he, is he like super well behaved, or does he sometimes still do stuff that we call
No,
mischievous?
overall, he's super well behaved.
Nice.
He's a very chill dog.
Okay, I'm gonna move you
What does overall mean in that context?
Well, like I
that's
can
not-
rile him
yeah.
up, and then he's super high
Yeah.
energy and stuff like that, right? Like,
You proud yourself.
he's a super quiet, super chill. Just sits around. He likes to bark at people outside, like in the lowest, wimpiest little bark. He's like, such a weakling, like that. He doesn't get aggressive or anything.
He's gotta let you know that he's got you covered,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's more like he gets surprised because he's just a big wuss. I'll be honest.
They drew the map very slightly differently, those bastards. Those bastards.
Get fucked.
War.
It's wider than this map, huh?
I don't know if it's wider. Okay, let's see if this works.
Ooh. Interesting.
So it's kind of weird because, like, further behind is like
Right,
where it's
right,
like the interp. So, like, technically Outer can go further back, and we will have to figure out what happens if he does. But it's pretty hard for me to do things otherwise.
Sure.
So at this point, yeah, everyone roll initiative. This is
Still
rock
says no
kind
active
goes
encounter.
through. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have to do that part.
Someday.
But I don't know why, but whenever I roll now and attack with my bow, it's been giving me a hell of a time.
It's weird.
That should be the easiest.
Hell of a time.
Yeah, like it throws up error after error. It
Yeah,
still
it's it.
rolls. Let me try it again real quickly. I just wanna. If I click roll, for example, oh, now it's just doing it. It's because I don't have a target, maybe. Like when I do actually have someone targeted, it throws errors.
Yeah, that's really weird then. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's that about.
Either way. Oh, I'm gone. What happened?
We're gone.
Wait.
I don't see any
I
tokens now.
accidentally made you into
Yeah.
There you go. Go back. Okay.
Thank you. And roll.
With stealth. Also with stealth.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you threw in the rock, and there's like a second where it's like, what the fuck is happening? What's it called?
Between a rock and a wet place.
Someone pushes out through the waterfall, almost as in response in a way. Like they must be very close and like taken the
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity to come through. Just want to make sure it's the right one of this bunch. Yes. So yeah, they push through, like getting soaking wet as they move forward, and kind of like standing underneath the. It's kind of awkward, but I think it doesn't need to be someone you can see. Right? Who technically you only see them when they were shot. You gain the opportunity. But within your reach.
Do they look like Captain Blackjack?
They don't look very impressive to you. But they
the
do.
one we shot in the face?
No, this one seems to be unhurt. As they go forward, and then they. This one has a hatchet in their hand. And they.
They don't show up on the encounter, by the way.
What? Yeah. They rolled them blind.
Oh wow.
What do
How do they all keep rolling one better than me, motherfuckers?
Motherfuckers, right? They try to intimidate you. Oh, wait, you have bravery, right? Nah, I'm sure they would do that.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
They would.
Yeah,
They
of
just don't
course
realize-
they would. Of
they don't
course.
realize who
I'm
they're dealing with.
kidding. I'm kidding. They're like, we'll make you regret this, you fucking idiots. And then that's such a lame insult, but obviously they suck. Yeah, so it actually would be a success, but then you're just like, I'm no friend.
Nah.
Actually, would it even be a success? Yeah, it would be. You have 8. But it would be, but you don't give a shit. But nevertheless, they assume that it worked perfectly, and they try to then attack you with their hatchet.
He's too old for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they do hit you though.
Oh.
For 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
But it is their turn. And
Not a blame.
then... Seems that maybe the main attraction shows up. What's it called? Also, having to push through the water, so not the easiest bit of work. So it takes them 2 actions to get to. I mean, it's very similar, but 2 actions to get to here. This way through this one technically does kind of move through the allied space if you want to take an opportunity as someone looking a bit more fancy steps through the water with a short sword in hand. If you want.
Sure.
Yeah. So you want to do it?
Oh, he's on the thing either, by the way.
Yeah. He can be if you.
Or shouldn't I do that? I probably
Definitely should.
right?
Yep.
No.
Nice.
Let's go.
My rolls are kind of underwhelming, but at least good enough.
That's about average, right?
Chunked nicely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Paul just walks into your bike.
Sorry. 9 damage. Okay, cool. But they do come up and then attempt to strike you with their short sword, indeed. That's a hit.
Come on. How?
7 piercing damage. Very not an amazing hit though. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Altair, then it's your turn.
Okay. Am I technically undetected from them?
Are you technically undetected from them?
Probably. I mean, they ran out and started fighting me.
With a stealth,
Like,
right?
I think neither would apply the surprise attack. I don't think, obviously, because they both technically rolled as good or better than me.
Yeah. You are definitely hidden from both of them, yes. But
Okay.
so you don't have the surprise attack, but the first attack you will be hidden from, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take the first attack at the what I imagine is Blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
But man, having only a +9 hurts, dude. Not getting that extra to hit. the others have.
I had comparing with a fighter and gunslinger.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, God, did the stupid sequencer get
That's
files
a
for
hit.
3 modules? Sound FX library, something.
That's really good. Sound effect library. It might be with the automated animations. Okay.
Vital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can disable automatic animations for you, sure, but I feel like I should fix it. Animation enabled. Submit.
The number
Alright,
plate.
so there's that, and then
Right now, then the sneak attack. Do you continue also good on the sneak attack? Ooh, pretty damn good,
take
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's a solid arrow, and he kind of looks up, and you're like, you scum.
And then I don't want to jump down there yet. That sounds like a bad idea.
That's pretty fun, though.
I mean, it does, but it also doesn't. How would this? I'm wondering how this would work. Oh, that wouldn't work very well. That might. I was wondering if I could do a grappling arrow and like tie it to them and try to like, drag them backwards into the deeper side, but I don't.
I don't know how grappling arrows work, but maybe.
Yeah, this is what it
Cool.
says. Yeah.
This is, the
So it would only have a 30-foot range, which
No,
that would not need it.
yeah,
that would be too far. So and it's pretty good on second shot. But I will take a second shot at him. I mean, I might as well, right?
Sure.
So.
No longer hidden, of course.
Nope.
That is a miss.
Yep.
Does it still give you the arrow, or did it not? Does it still give you the arrow? Just curious if.
No, I didn't this time actually.
Oh, sweet. I think I turned it off.
And then I will actually, I'll call down to and say, Blackjack, surrender, and we'll let your men survive. And I'll do an intimidation down on him.
Okay.
Which is on this page.
I got shields.
Intimidation.
Oh, babe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a critical success. Yeah, they are frightened too. Oh my god, that's insane. This guy is pretty actually hard to fight at, but you
Fuck yeah.
he's like, you think? He doesn't respond. He looks too scared. I can't say what response. Too scared to respond. Clearly, that's what.
Pixel thinks, wait, is Altair also a pirate? Am I an actual pirate?
Why is everyone else a pirate? Okay.
Until the Dolly Rod.
And another
someone
person.
else.
Yeah.
A new
exactly.
challenger appears.
Comes out. So they have to go. I think they can get to. No, they would go up with Blackjack, actually. They use all their movements but end up here.
That would provoke, right?
I think Nate already used it.
Oh, I thought Nate had it. No, you're right. Nate hasn't had a turn. I was thinking he had a turn and reset it, but he hasn't.
Yeah. That's a pretty nice burst.
Yeah.
There's also a nice line. Wait, what's me? Nice things.
I know. This is when what we need is someone.
This entrance into the cave. Do we know anything about like? Is it on the same same height, or is it a little bit higher?
Looks pretty much like the same height, you think? The way they stand, they kind of just like push their way through it. Like when they were standing like almost underneath the waterfall, it seemed that it was the same.
What are you planning?
I've got a nice water spell I can use.
Ooh.
Would that still be like more difficult terrain for me when I have a swim speed and stuff?
Well, you can move at your swim speed instead.
Right.
Oh, by the way, when fighting here in the water, right? Should people be flat-footed?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Because
About in water or underwater?
Because I have the underwater marauder that says you're not flat-footed while in the water.
That's actually a good point. I think you are right, actually. So they will.
So I'd imagine.
Yeah. They should be. Yeah, that's good call. I will make sure to remember that. Technically, it hasn't mattered yet, but we will do so.
Okay, so then this spell's not that great. Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, I'll say if you're at the point where if it's only like a normal difficult terrain, like back here, I'll say that's like not really enough water for it to count. But over
I'm
where it's
not,
like deep water, like
necessarily
here,
moving
we'll
forward.
do it,
Not
Nate.
necessarily moving forward.
Sure. No, I was meant for Nate. Like when they're like this far out, Nate, then it's like not really in. Like they're standing in a bit of water, but it's not going to affect it. But here, where it's this deep, for sure, yeah, then it matters.
Damn it.
Nice.
All right, Johnny.
I'll have to save this for a different time.
There's
If I can't get there.
There's also a feat that allows you to step into difficult terrain, right?
Yes,
That
Elf step.
work here with the difficult terrain or not?
Ooh, I don't actually know. I
think
don't think
I-
it would work.
I didn't take it, right? But I was.
No, I'm just curious.
I almost did.
I think Feather Step still I think it still says just difficult terrain. Yeah, it is. Oh wait,
Isn't it called Elf step?
No, it's difficult terrain. That's where you move an extra 5 feet. There's a different one for moving into it.
Okay. No. What I was gonna ask, because you brought up a good point of if they're flat-footed.
Yeah, it wouldn't have changed the attacks.
Okay, I didn't think it would, but I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I also. Okay, you move a little bit along, Johnny.
No, I move like there,
Mhm.
and then if I was to do a line from here, right?
Yep.
How would this work? Like,
How long?
could I miss Nate and hit
How
all
long
3,
is the
or can I
line?
hit you? 60 feet, I believe.
Maybe? If
Yeah.
this?
Oh, 60 feet.
If I can get all 3, fine. If I can just hit 2, I guess it's also fine. Even if not, like this, I think this involves also this spell might involve pushing them. Like, would this this way push them into like the wall, and does that work, or you get it?
Is it a 10-foot wide line?
No,
or
it's a 5-foot wide.
Okay.
Oh, why is this? Oh, okay, so it's from just that corner. Wait, why can't I scroll it to make it move it? What?
The water forms a flat, 5-foot thick, 10-foot high wall of water.
Why can't I?
Wait a second, between 5 and 15 feet wide. Oh yeah, 5 feet wide.
How do I? Why can't I move? Why can't I control it? Make it do the what?
I don't know what's happening either.
Can I?
It's
maybe I
being,
just
like,
cast a
super
spell.
weird
Can I
right
cast a
now.
spell? Maybe to let you
I'm
push
pretty
the line.
sure you can hit. Oh, can you hit all 3? Yeah, cast a spell.
No, just give me a line thing. It's like bam. Let water goes. I can prone. Maybe not the best. When they get smacked into the wall.
Cool shit, yeah.
It does look cool, shit.
Yeah. I argue
Wait.
there.
You can choose how wide it is.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think there probably is one actually that does hit the freedom and doesn't hit. Nate.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
If I
sure.
maybe if I make it 15 feet wide.
You can do like 3
It'd
along.
be 3
Into
squares,
the-
and you can have it be straight, starting from this corner straight forward, and it would hit all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You basically hit the entire entrance of the waterfall.
Yeah, so you want to cool up the power Beal Eowyn? Or not
Yeah,
Eowyn?
just-
Not Eowyn.
Nice.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will give them
basically just like bam, and just send water big line straight into the
Let's see
into the
how
cave.
they do.
Then you surf it, right?
Oh my fucking god!
Not
We got two. We got 2 nat ones.
Open!
Holy
Look
shit!
at the thing,
Blackjack
push 2 feet.
and
One.
the bandit both crit fail. The one at the back actually succeeds. Like the unaffected is the other 2 like kind of get washed past them as they are pushed 20 feet backwards, and they both take 11 bludgeoning damage. Okay, wow, that's pretty fucking sweet. And yeah, get pushed
Yeah.
20 feet back. Wow, pretty fucking sweet. Have a hero point. That's very cool. They
Yeah.
get pushed back through this stuff.
Thrown in the cave.
And they're prone now, right?
Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nate, your turn.
Okay. That guy's not hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't step away, and I imagine I'd get hit if I'll just hit the guy with.
Go for strike against it.
Yeah.
That's it. Ooh, nice damage.
Huh? Should I push him back in too? I mean, it seems kinda dumb. Sure, why not?
Just
Why
make another
not?
line.
Yeah.
Make another line.
Oh,
That is not a hit, though, I'm afraid.
yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Oh, should we be giving them the flat-footed thing so that it would show up correctly?
Sure, I can give them it. I assume they'll be doing most of the fighting in this.
Yeah.
Hmm. Honestly, nothing good to do here.
You can try to
Can
scare
I,
them.
yeah,
Try to
maybe, I mean, I don't have,
good
can I
intimidation.
even
You can.
try it without being trained in,
Intimidation? Yeah, you can try.
You can. It'd be hard, but you
yeah, sure, let's,
can try to recall knowledge what you know about
Try to
these
recall knowledge.
powers like this, or like set up an aid.
Hmm? Cool.
no,
Nah.
not setting up.
You could go for the -10. So many options.
Can I recall knowledge about blackjack?
Yeah, you could give me a society to see if you know about him.
Yeah, just,
I think maybe I made you die. Oh no, I only Altair did it earlier. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You feel like you once knew a lot of the pirates in these waters, but I think you've just been away from the ocean for too long.
okay, makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Quicksil.
Good question. If I'm careful with it, can I swim while holding my gun above water so it doesn't get wet?
Yeah, well, you can also move in here difficult terrain, when it would be above water. But if you're saying you want to swim, it's exactly. Oh man, does swim actually say you need? Does swim say something about needing your hands free or something?
That's a good point. I should have looked that up.
Well, and I was even just thinking, like, getting close, like the spray off the waterfall landing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be that
Alone
mean
would be
about
like
it.
pretty wet.
Like I'll say, like if you're like right under it, sure. But if you're just like in like around here, I think it's okay. They have to have guns to be pretty good against water.
So as you propel yourself through water, I think it would make sense, like as a waves are, like the wings are such a big part of swimming. So I guess,
it seems weird
yeah,
to be
so,
like you can swim without using it.
no, I think I agree. So let me just first pop off a shot against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's first action on my turn. I get a free stride.
Ooh, so tempting.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. No, I will first stride.
Mm-hmm.
So 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can go another 10 with difficult terrain. So like this.
You have 30 feet movement. Okay.
Oh no, 25. Wait, so only exam?
Yeah.
Because it was 10 and then.
Then you did another 10 to go to 35 feet, and then it would be another 10 to go another.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. And then so he's quite close. So strike them. Try to pop him.
That's a hit.
Big 3.
Big 3. Cool.
Then I will actually, I will stow the pistol into my case on my side, and I will start swimming.
Oh, nice.
15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming, Nate. And I'll shout out, I don't think they read our stone.
There wasn't much time for reading. Okay. You see
Maybe they can't read.
what you have seen before. Push their way through, this time on the other side. They do have enough movement just to get here with 2 actions. Let me double check that's actually true, but it must be. Yeah, it is true. And then they try to do their last action to take a hatchet strike against you.
Really?
But they miss. Get out of the way. Okay. This one is what? Oh, the one next to Nate. Sure. It tries. What does it try to do? It saw you did not get very scared before. So instead it tries to hit you once at least with the hatchet the first time. That is a hit. Just meets your AC. Unfortunately.
Because you hit a lot.
For 12 slashing damage.
Oh.
Scary stuff.
I think I get hits it's every attempt.
Maybe. Well, let's see. It tries to hit you again, so we'll see. Oh my god, nat 18 on the second, yes, hit again. Oh my god, for another 13. This guy should be the boss. Because he just just slashing you with this. And they're so impressed by how well it's going so far, they actually go for the -8.
Oh wait, yeah.
Nat 1. Could have been the nat 20 though. Yeah, the last one just like slams into like the side of the rock and like chips fly off.
Not sure if my plate armor is working.
Okay.
Happened, Jack.
So, stands up and wait. This should be yeah. So I actually was trying to check where the wall was. I want them to be just behind the layer of water. I can tell where that was on that map, but I guess it's technically 5 feet further back. Yeah. So you kind of hear them get to their feet and swear over the sound of the water, but they seem to be staying. What's it called? Like at least behind.
Inside.
Inside for now, and they calm themselves down a little bit at the end of the time. But they seem to be just on the other side. Out here.
Okay. Target this one. I just realized I can't untarget Blackjack, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Him. Take the shot because they will be flat-footed anyway, so that's good. Yeah.
Hiya.
Oh god, I'm re-roll it.
Sure.
The last one.
Ooh, much better. That is still only a hit though.
Ah, damn. Okay. Still should automatically roll. Yep. There we go. For 8.
Nice.
Then
you hit. Oh no, for the sneak. That's Pathfinder, of course, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Good, yeah. Of course, yes. Yes, good shot. Yeah, they're unable to get out of the way. But a miss with the second.
Not so well. Hey, it's that flat-footed made it not a critical failure.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Let's go.
It's like if I do in -10, that would be a -6, which means the best I could roll within that 20 be a.
Wait, not 20. Always.
I think it would only still be a hit though. It wouldn't be a crit.
It would be a crit.
No, surely.
No, because
you know 19 is the AC, but there's only missed.
Because I'm +4 on my second attack, so it'd be 5 less. Would be -1, so it would be a natural 19. Would it still be a crit?
It.
Oh,
yeah, it's a good. But this missed, right? This only was a miss with a flat-footed, right? Which implies the AC has to.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay, fuck it.
No, imagine.
Imagine.
Okay.
I am down to 10 arrows.
I'm sure they'll have more.
Yeah. They're like floating in the water here anyway.
You kind of see almost like this shadow, like, get the fuck in there, you coward! And like this, like, fucking, like, one with, barely alive, like, like, kind of goes up shaking with, like, the sword, and, like, kind of runs out to, like, pushes his way out to here, but that's as far they can go this turn. They're, like, very just, like, fucking shaking. Then this one, where's this one? Who is this guy? Oh, that was one I just did. Oh yeah, that was one I just did. What am I talking about? This one back here. That would be.
Near death, Nate.
Runs towards here. Does provoke if you want to take the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Kill him. Kill him.
didn't target
Can you do
him.
the shove thing on your turn, or can it also?
No,
be
it has
later?
a fast straight, so it...
Ah.
Oh, on his turn. Oh, what do you mean? Ooh, thanks to the
At least-
flat-footed, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, my rolls have been not that great.
Man, at least you hit.
Hey, you're still getting some damage, and that's
Ooh,
what matters.
I mean,
Damage
that
rolls have
Rolls
been good.
are nice, yeah. At least.
But they do get
Okay.
one hatchet strike against you.
Uh-oh.
And
Ruh-roh.
Just miss, you know? YOLO.
Critical
Oh.
miss! Oh, the 19 was like shaking before it turned on. Okay, you lucky. Johnny.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
Do I heal Nate or do I hit 2 people?
What
I
a
think it's a
question.
very,
Nate.
very easy.
It's like
it's-
one of our primary DPS.
it's-
Hit 4 people.
Is it 4? I mean, 4.
No, I can't hit 4
Forest
people.
Valley.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I
Yeah,
can't
4
hit
would be a good debate.
You can hit 3. No, you're gonna need 2, right? Yeah, that's that.
Bam. 2 action healing.
2 action, big heal. 24. Pretty big
Nice.
stuff for Nate. Yeah. I mean,
One off what he
What is God?
got from the guy last round.
I mean,
thank you, Johnny.
you're welcome. How long has it been since like we started the fight? It's not that long, right?
no.
This is like round 2.
No. Like in general.
Oh, oh, by the
Or
way,
climbing down and stuff.
Maybe 5 minutes max.
Okay. Yeah.
wasn't there some extra effect on the sea wave on the next turn or something like that?
I think it like
Or-
kept going, but there's nothing behind, which is why I like it. I didn't. And the way it moves another city, I don't know. Another city fit in the area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If there's like further creatures behind, it would continue to push those. But like,
Yeah.
the ones that don't get any further.
Much better in the sea once there's someone in the sea. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I'll do a nice little guidance on Quicksilver then.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
helpful.
Love to see it. Cool.
Oops,
Nate, your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind moving away, but not sure if that's healthy.
That's all.
Only one way to find out, right? Be cool knowledge.
Strike the guy in front of me.
Mhm.
Ah.
Come on.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Ah.
A hero with a hero point.
Sure, yeah. You don't want to get the first stack's pretty useful.
Come on.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Thanks to the fat-footed.
Right.
The one, the one right in front of you, right? Yeah.
yeah. Once more into the bridge.
Once
That's,
more.
I think. Oh, okay,
Ooh, that's the
good
solid
roll,
hit.
finally.
Solid.
Okay.
Oh, they're barely standing.
Oh,
my
no, come on. Oh, I mean, I would love to run away, but there's 2 guys near me. Oh, what are my chances? I mean, I'll try my luck. I think my luck's turning. I'll just attack this thing guy again.
Oh, your luck's turning, huh?
Yeah, I'm
He feels
pretty
it. It's
sure.
feeling it.
Ah,
Oh, it was close.
Was-
No, I'm afraid not. Quicksilver.
If I stand here, I'm like waist deep, or like a little bit
Yeah,
below.
pretty much waist deep. I don't know how tall you are.
The top
Yeah,
of
you
my
did-
carrying case is outside of the water. Maybe.
You can do a little hop as you grab the gun if you like. You know, like you hop,
But
get the
then I
gun.
start flying, and then
Grab the gun.
I think I didn't think I would do this, but I think it might be worth to stay here. Yeah, I think okay, yeah. So I will first action. I will get out the gun again as I start flapping. Then second action, I will coming back down. I'll do a reloading strike on this guy in front of
Ooh,
me
sure.
with my wave blade.
Oh, and they should be flat footed. Let me put that on them first.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we go, strike.
Solid hit.
Or oh my god, my damage was not the greatest. Then I will actually do a second strike with my blade.
Switch over your blade.
No. I'll try to finish this guy off. Next to Nate. I'll try to while he's distracted. Hit him in the back. Come on, baby. Miss. Wait. It's a -5. I'm gonna reroll. No.
Even worse. No, I'm afraid not.
Typical.
Yeah.
You see
I
another
mean,
person try
rerolls
to
not
run out.
working. That's a typical.
Oh yeah.
This uses all their actions to get this far. It's the... Where did it go? They go this way, I think. It uses all their actions to go this far as they run through the water. Nate, you haven't had a turn since your last reaction, right? No. Oh no, you have, right?
Yeah, I had a turn, yeah.
If you want, you can attack this one as it runs out.
Oh yeah, he's badly injured.
He is badly injured.
Well,
This one you shot a lot of arrows into before.
Wait, oh, okay. Had some trouble with target. Oh,
Oh,
my.
that's a solid shot. Strike shot. Oh, the damage rolls are pretty good. Oh my god, that is exact lethal. You imagine that just they
finally.
run through the waterfall, you like cut them down and the body just like starts like goes out, you know, stains the water red on the ground. Pretty nice, pretty
God,
nice. This bandit on was like, we'll get you for that! As they go for a strike against you.
Miss.
They miss with the first. Ooh, they try again. Oh, it's a critical miss. My god.
See, this is where the plate armor shines, you know?
The plate armor is shining, it's shining. Oh, what did they do for one action? Ooh, they try to knock you prone.
Oh my.
And
Second attack, right?
yep, and that too. Third attack actually completely fails. Wait, if you crit fail to knock, do you not get knocked down yourself actually?
I think you do.
Yeah.
That'll be
How
fun.
does that work if you're like chest height in what? Tree on the ground or something?
You lose your balance and fall and land prone.
Yeah, I mean they're prone, but like I mean I'm gonna say like they can still get up as an action. I mean they don't. I mean immediately start drowning. It's like it's like I mean.
Yeah, I know.
But they can still fall prone. Yeah, and they just like and they try to like grab all your plate out, trip them, but trying to like do it, they like lose their footing on the slippy rocks and just go over. Blackjack, however, preparing behind the water.
Such a wuss.
Ooh, how dare you? So that is 2 actions to get to here.
Oh.
Following
How bad feeling about this?
following the sounds of the gunshots exactly, and that was no 2 actions, right? There was 3 squares, but yeah, for sure. And then goes to strike you with the short sword. Why is it not targeted?
No!
That's a critical hit.
It's just no way he can do 33 damage.
For 14 damage.
Alright.
Relax. But his turn, that's his turn, yeah, but he looked very confident as he like slashes you. It's like, you're not so talkative now, are you? Altair.
All right. How deep are these squares?
This one, I think this one. I would say all of these are deep. They're all like waist deep. I think that's enough. Actually, this one I'll say is enough to make the full 30 feet shorter, and these other ones like 20 feet shorter.
Okay, because I have catfall, which would make an additional 10 feet, so either one is.
Okay, so yeah, then
but...
because you're careful, yeah, you can go either.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll do this one because
Sure.
Yeah. So, but first, as a free action, I will drop the bow.
Ooh,
which I need to get to the right spot to drop it. And then I will dive in.
Yeah, so that's action to dive in. Cool.
Second action. Or first
yeah, sorry.
action, sorry, to dive in. Cause...
Yeah, first action, yeah, right? Yeah.
And then I will use my action to do a quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to attack
Ooh,
old Blackjack himself.
Oh, Blackjack. Oh, it's private relationship got that one more. I will remove that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With Le Rapier.
Oh, nice fancy striking. And he has flat foot, of course, so he's in the water.
Yep.
Very nice.
Going for the throat. 23.
That's a hit.
Alrighty.
Oh, look at all the dice.
Ooh,
Ooh, the 2 nat
15.
6s. Oh, yeah, very solid strike, and he immediately, like double over in pain.
Yeah. And then... I mean... You're injured, I'm uninjured, badly injured, barely injured, near death. Okay. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'll go for a second attack on him.
Mm-hmm.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Yeah. I got Nat 20's been waiting this whole round. No.
Wait, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even with the flat-footed, I'm assuming.
Even
yeah.
with the flat footed,
Yeah. Figured it should take it into account, but...
Yeah, it did indeed. Okay, this one. That is 50.
Can you do quick draw? What are the stats on it? Because didn't think about this, but I'm thinking a ranger rogue. Oh, okay. I could have done what I was thinking. I just didn't know if I could.
No.
To do a second quick draw to draw my sickle
Oh, yeah,
and attack with that, because that would have been a -4, but I don't think that would make a difference.
Wouldn't make a difference, no.
Because
Yeah.
it would have been an 18 instead.
Yeah, still wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, this bandit, they've had enough of being the only one flat-footed. So they run around to here to be flanking you, Quixel, as for 2 actions. And then go for the strike with the hatchet against you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the flat-footed makes it a hit, so they're glad they did it. Oh, for 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
This other one near death. Yeah,
That
take
was the
yeah.
one you... Oh, this is the second near-death one.
This is the second one near death. This one also uses what this one only uses 1 action to try to get around you, Nate, to kind of get you from behind. I believe you already use your attack opportunity right on the ruffian to kill him. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, but so this one runs up from behind and then tries to get you with its hatchet. Ooh. But you luckily manage to get out of the way. It tries again though. Hatchet's agile for a reason. Oh, and it succeeds on the second one.
It's luck or dog.
For 12 slashing.
No.
Johnny, your turn. Yeah, you're just seeing in the water it's really like a crazy, like blood flying, like splashing. People it's like really just a mess in front of you, like quite.
It's quite a fucking mess, yeah. Why did I close my fucking sheet again? God damn it.
I don't
What's
know.
happening? You're clicking the wrong thing.
So these guys are
I
super
can't
strong or what? I mean, hatchet is
images.
1d6, right?
Yeah, I mean monsters don't follow the same rules for how they deal damage.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like the damage numbers are calculated just on a baseline, and then the weapons they do it with is kind of just like. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. For instance.
Who goes after it? This guy. Maybe. Man, all the people around Nate go before Nate, huh?
I mean, no, Nate goes next.
oh. I'm
Oh no,
not-
Nate's next. Ugh, never mind. I mean,
Yeah.
in
No, it's
general.
easy.
In
but-
general, I mean, okay.
very
Afterwards.
quick, man.
So that's fine.
That's
Don't have
fine.
to worry about Nate much.
I mean, you should probably
okay.
still, but
Don't worry about Nate.
You're fine.
Well,
to die,
one
yeah.
is near death, one's badly injured, higher HP.
Yeah, exactly. Easy.
And his turn
Exactly.
is coming up still.
I think I will do this in a line. We will make a gust of wind.
Line.
Ooh.
Oh, now I can place a line. This allows me to. Oh shit! How do I rotate this?
Yeah, it's normally by like scrolling when you're pressing like control or shift on it or something.
Oh, how was that animation
my
though?
God.
That's so fun.
That's so cool. Okay, but I didn't want it there, of course. How do I
That's
get
where
rid
it
of
is. The uninteresting choice, but hey.
I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it.
You have to change the.
Find the
setting.
end of it and hit delete.
Yeah, you have to go to the different thing on your on the top left. You have to choose like the measurement controls over there, and then you should better like edit it.
What now?
Like the top left, Like press one, it looks like a little right-angled ruler,
The second one, yeah.
and then you
right.
Measurement
that's like the
system.
page edit, this kind of stuff.
Of course. Okay, let's see if I can. I just.
Who are you trying to hit with it?
Let me see if I do this. Can I move it? Oh
No,
Jesus!
oh my
Christ.
god. No, so you move it, Tom, when you're in like before you actually click to place it. Then like when you click to place 60 feet, then you press Control and scroll, and then you can kind of move it around.
There we go.
I see it.
Like this.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Right at the both of them.
Both of them.
Oh, this is just
Get
like that.
knocked prone potentially.
Oh, just like the last one. But surely, I mean, last time they both would have had one. Fucking impossible that to happen again. Holy shit, we have one man fucking blackjack with another nat one. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy got 2 fucking nat ones on this shit. Holy fucking
Say,
shit.
you are the worst pirate I've ever seen.
Oh, this is
I've ever heard of.
embarrassing! Oh my god! Thank fucking god though, because otherwise this fight probably would have been like fucking death. Thank god for Johnny.
Potentially,
But
yeah.
you have heard of it.
But you have
Okay.
heard of me.
Takes
Exactly.
9.
What about the other one?
The other one succeeds. So just can't move
You can
towards
move
you.
down.
I'll say blackjack then just gets like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, right? He gets pushed 30 feet. I guess he gets, I'm gonna say he gets pushed and ends up in the space like over next to here. Like he hits that ball and it kind of ends up in this space because he can't share the space.
It's drowning basically.
Yeah, is prone. Oh my fucking god, how embarrassing! Prone and then takes the damage. Thank fucking god though. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice, very
Well,
nice.
now we give guidance to Alistair.
Cool. Man,
Okay.
that's so fucking funny that he just rolled 2 nat ones on his fucking saves against Johnny. He fucking smooth and shit. Holy fuck. Nate, your turn.
It's thematic, right? Like this in the water. This is
Right? There's like so many waves, like, you know,
Or
behind
the
Johnny,
tower.
the wind like flies past. You know, pity I already gave it 1 hero points.
Okay, so there's one near that guy here. So let's change that.
Let's change that. You're gonna heal him. How nice. Ah. Missed by
Oh.
1. Missed by 1.
You have guidance,
Well,
right?
flat-footed, isn't he?
Yeah, that's with Fluffy missing by 1.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
That's
Oh.
unfortunate.
I mean,
Ah,
let's
man,
go
that's
again.
not the nat 6s.
Because
Yeah, they have 19 AC. No, they have 21 and then now it's 19, so like. it's-
okay, gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
there you
okay.
go.
Nice little bit of overkill on the 1 HP guy.
Oh yeah,
that
I mean,
just
14.
hits.
14. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Stand straight to the head.
forgot I can.
Critical, yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm the violent one, you know.
I mean, he's on his death's door, mate.
So
It's one thing to have someone be actively trying to kill you and you kill them. It's another to have them basically be defensive, throwing down their weapon, and then peck their throat out.
Completely different.
it happened in the span of a second.
Alright,
Honestly,
Critical.
I feel like moving for the lose. I
mhm.
mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, with how far can I get? Two squares.
So this is just normal difficult terrain, so this takes 10 feet. So yeah, you can
Do
move
2
2
squares.
squares. Yeah, exactly.
So if I. Oh my god.
But I mean, Vincent, you could even go somewhere like here, right?
Yeah.
Just or like that.
Yeah, but I can't really move here, right? and I
in the body,
I-
if it's a floating body, you're gonna kind of push it out the way. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
just water. Technically,
Yeah,
this is created in trade, so you couldn't go here and go somewhere else. It like this is so hard to wade through with displayed armor. Like you can only like where is
Yeah.
like yeah, exactly. So you could go there though. Like
Yeah, I guess I move here, maybe.
yeah, now you
Well,
looking
I
up.
guess, or not.
They do not seem to be able to take advantage of you. They,
Oh, okay, cool.
Pixel.
It's good information. I will spend the focus to actually reload
Yeah.
without trying to multitask.
Oh, you're not doing a reloading strike. Okay.
No. And I will say, all we wanted was him. And I point my pistol at the prone blackjack and try to finish him off.
Okay.
Let's
see.
Well, he's,
Oh,
lying
that's
there.
a crit!
Ouch. As I
Oh
just
my
like,
god.
little boy's hand wide
Okay, you
open.
got him. You got him. Yeah, you just like, you know, I mean, it's almost like, you know, just like when you point a gun, he's almost there. And as you, yeah, you just take the shot, it's just lying there flailing, trying to get up, and just like, you know, he just like falls over in the water as he instead of trying to get to his feet, and it's very dead. And suddenly the rest of them are like, you got him, you got him, you got him! But yeah, it's still your turn if you want to do anything else.
I'll give Altair a look. I'll be like,
There's definitely death in his eyes. Like,
Oh, now it's okay to murder people.
we gave them the opportunity, they didn't turn him over. They're trying to back out on that decision now.
okay, you just give me a nod. Okay, murder in the eyes. I love it. I
Murder
love it.
in the
Okay.
eyes it is.
Yeah, in that case, I'll stab behind me with my gill blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
now Pixel's got the go ahead to go buck wild. This could
Yeah,
be a really
just,
good go ahead. There's no reason you wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you.
Just don't use the big, please.
Yeah, anything, you know, it feels more visceral. I know it doesn't make sense.
More personal. You know,
That
I'm
is
a
very
half-hearted.
Personal.
Yeah, after you do that, they're like, well, then we'll take you with us. And they try to attack you, Crixel. That's a crit. Thanks for the flank.
It had to be right after I crit.
For 14 damage, you go to dying too.
Alright.
Don't make them attack you twice more. Man. If you got a hero point, it doesn't even matter. And then they, you know, then they try to attack you out there. Oh, it's got sweep, so it's actually one less. That's a hit.
Okay. Oh wait. I don't know what they rolled. I will use nimble dodge.
Okay, how much more is that?
+2.
Ah, still meat.
Okay.
Technically it would have been one higher for the sweep. For 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, now they're going buck wild. You know what? They're going to do the nat 20 on the -8.
Okay.
Nah, they don't. Nat 18 though. Oh my god, one off. Jesus, they no wait, that's actually a hit because of sweep. When you attack, if you attempt to attack a different target, it's on using this weapon.
It doesn't work twice in a row.
What? When
He
you
already
attack-
used the sweep on the last one. Now he's attacking the same target a second time.
It says if you already attempt to attack a different target this turn using this weapon.
Right, but so he had that already because we did this with my character before. He's attacking the same character now twice in a row. He no longer gets the benefit of sweep. He did the first time. He wouldn't on the second.
It
That's
definitely
how we
should
rolled it,
work
yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Definitely should just work though. When you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 bonus to attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn.
Okay.
Either way, I'm fine with it if he does, but
I'm sorry if we did that before, but I think that I just did it wrong before. Because
That's all
I
good.
mean, it definitely should from the word. Yeah, sorry.
he happens.
Yeah, I thought you didn't read close enough. So it does meet you for
Okay.
for 11 slashing. They're actually rolling
Okay.
on defense.
Yeah, really well.
Luckily, this person was killed by Nate. This other one, yeah, they're all like just like screaming out, like almost like a cry for blood as they, you know, like know their lives basically over. They try to move forward towards you, Nate. It does provoke. They can't.
Oh. They'll get hit.
Did you say they're gonna get? Oh no!
You have a
Oh,
reroll?
no, he doesn't.
Well, doesn't
Shoot.
have. Don't
Yeah,
have anymore.
they try to go for a strike at you with their hatchet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. Actually, he's still in the gust of wind.
This one, yeah. When you're in the gust of wind, you just can't move towards the source. That's like the penalty for being in it.
Oh, there's nothing else.
When you succeed, yeah, that's what happens. You can't move against the wind. It does hit you, Nate, for 11 slashing and goes for the follow-up strike. They're like, fighting almost with like a madness now. But does critically miss for the second. Black Jacket dead. Out there.
Okay. Shit. I'll attack this guy.
I mean, Crixel, you know, barely conscious, just like floating there. You did this.
You could have had peace.
In the neck. Let's go. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Even with guidance. Fuck me. Okay. Then I will do a quick draw and attack with the sickle. Actually, I'll do it as the last one because yeah. Actually, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't do that.
Sure,
I'm not
yeah,
going to,
yeah.
because I think I have a different idea.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the -5. Come on.
Come on.
It's funny that it still gives me guidance. I used it last time, so I won't use it this time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay. And then I will whoop. Zoidberg my way out.
Yeah. Remember, it is some difficult terrain, but you have plenty.
Yeah, I have 35 feet, so if I did that, would be 10, 20,
30, and then you get out with the
30.
last. Yeah. Oh, but then that would be the second diagonal, right? So that should be another 10.
Would it be? Yeah. So I got 35. So right, so because 10, 20, 30.
But that's 3 moves in
Right.
the water, so that's an extra 15.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if I
it's
do
just doesn't work.
that.
That's 4 moves you're doing in the water now, right? So it's an extra
Oh, you're right.
20.
Let's see if I can do a different one.
Good luck.
thinking here.
I'm not sure it's possible.
There's a
So
lot of that.
that's it's always you're always going to do at least 3 movements in difficult terrain. So it's always going to be an extra 15 feet.
I think the best you can do is like right there.
Right, but so if we do the 3 here, right? Because that's 30.
Okay, that's actually only
35.
2 in the water. So that's actually good enough, right? Put the 2 in the water.
Okay, because it would be 10, 20,
25.
out, 25,
Yeah.
30, 35.
Wait, but it's 2 diagonals, right? No, wait, so it's 5, 10, and then another. I mean, it's just 2 more.
Oh, so I can go to there,
It's just,
basically.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, I get
Yes.
to there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And that's your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, this one
And technically no longer have the thing.
chases after you crazily. Yeah, so they can get there. Sure, we won't actually, and then it tries to hit you with the hatchet.
On their first attack, I will thing.
Yep, still hits.
Okay, cool.
Or 7 slashing.
Okay.
And they go for the -4. They miss. It was getting a little close. Johnny. See, it's like kind of broken into now these like small skirmishes with like a couple of last survivors.
Bunch of, this is not looking the best.
Oh.
Not looking the best.
Oh, can you pick? So who took you down again? Shit, it was this guy.
I
Right?
guess this
Oh,
goes
it
It
was
was
the guy
the
who was
one
right
in
after.
the yeah.
goes
Oh,
away.
That goes away. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it start the turn.
Mhm.
Blah, got fucking damn it.
Unfortunate.
Do I help out there? Do I save Krixel?
Yeah.
Do I?
Do all 3 of them. Do all 3 of them. Do all 3 of
Nate's
them.
fine. Nate's
Yeah,
fine.
man, you're the healer. Nah, I've got a hero point. I'm fine.
That's a good point. I do not, so heal me.
Yeah.
No, not heal. He can
Now
just kill the
heal.
guy.
I'm gonna kill. The guy. Hopefully.
Did you get a hero point this session? Yeah, Josh.
Yeah,
I did. I got it for the speech
At the beginning.
earlier
Oh,
with
yeah.
the town folk.
Good speech, good speech.
Can I could you spotlight? Nah. We are just gonna do a nice little spout, smacking this guy all across the back, killing him instantly. Hopefully,
He's
right?
out across
I
his
sure
back.
fucking hope
Beautiful,
so.
He's
beautiful.
gonna bam him.
Out all over his back.
Back of the neck, more like
Okay.
There's a little water hits him across the back, but like.
Hey, let me
back
do the
is-
save first. Let me see what happens.
Fuck.
That's a fail.
Mhm.
All right, and that is roll good damage. Hey,
And yeah, this guy gets spouted all over the back.
all right.
What a comeback.
And it's just like it's really weird. I don't know how bludgeoning damage. Yeah, the water.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like just bam, like, fucking high pressure smack.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
The high pressure hose.
What a way to die. Okay, you have one action.
Um, fuck. Everyone's already received guidance, man. I don't like when fights go so long. I give everyone 1 point.
Yeah, that's a scary sign.
I guess I'm just gonna. Man, if I move closer to Crixel, then I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, you got plenty of HP. You're the tank.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true. Oh yeah, okay. I've done okay. So I've done this hit on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Water, and then water. What's the? Yeah, it's just like connection to the water, and just kind of like gives me more fucking. I haven't thought of enough about these geomancer dedication effects. Is the aquatic effect, which you ride the currents of water. If you're in the water, you gain a swim speed equal to your land speed.
Ooh, super cool.
Yeah, so just kind of like, just basically just dash on the water, on top of the water. It's like right next to here, and
Whoa, getting right up in there.
And look menacing. I don't know,
You look very menacing. Nature to.
I don't have a shield and stuff.
That's a really good benefit actually.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's really cool. Nate.
If I shove somebody into a wall, does it do extra damage?
No, not by default.
Yeah.
It's like a spell, so later says it does.
Yeah.
I think maybe when you critic. No, I don't think it does. I think there's like a feat to do it.
Yeah.
You just shove.
I'll move here, and then I'll.
Oh, you're two options.
I guess the badly injured guy. We need to take him down.
Take him down.
Hey, there's
Okay.
Solid strike.
Oh. I'll just do the same again.
I guess you shove him this time though, with whatever. No,
No.
I guess we won't even hit him to the wall, right? Ooh, that's a hit. Okay, two solid hits. Ooh, for better damage. Yeah, now they look very, very low. Quixel, give me a death saving throw.
Yeah, real quick, can we pretend or that as I felt unconscious, my gun fell back into its holster?
What happens if the gun goes in water?
It's just a black powder means it goes like inert and I can't fire it again unless it's dry.
You're gonna have to do a pretty good cleaning before you can use it again.
It didn't fall back. I mean, you don't keep all your black powder in your gun, right? So that's still in its pouches. So just lose the black powders in the gun.
The gun got washed away by the river.
All the loot is easily washed away. You see, like blackjacks, all the loot like washes away. You know.
Oh, damn.
No.
The double whammy.
Okay, it's not a fort save, Quixel, when you start to die. It's just a death save. But I'll use the natural 7, I guess. To show.
I think.
You got a dying 3.
Yep.
Cool.
Which is
this.
4 is dead. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. This bandit, sizes you up, Johnny. You wanna go? It tries to scare you.
Through the water at him. Are you kidding me?
It tries to scare you.
You never want to anger the surfer, bro.
They do not manage to scare you. You are too filled with adrenaline after what is happening right now. So instead they just try to hit you with the hatchet.
Oh no.
Oh, they do hit. For 8 damage.
More than anyone in this fight.
8 damage. And then they try again. They hit again. That's so good for another 11 damage.
Ow! This.
God, that fight's so close.
Okay, that's a turn. This one struggles forward to get at you, Nate. Does keep provoking from the movement. It's pretty nice. And you take him out.
Yep. Probably.
Oh! So bad rolls. Okay, so Strider ducks out of the way at a pike, goes for the hatchet, swing at you.
Oh, thank God.
This is you! Wait, they're prone. Oh, wait, this one's prone. Oh yeah, they fell over right before. Okay, so they, when they tried to trip you. Okay, so they stand up, move over, then go for the strike. So they don't have any actions left.
Nice.
Get out the way.
Boom,
Nicely
bitch.
done.
Get out the way.
Nicely done. Altair.
All right. Technically, I should be able to. Can I go back with the same movement or no?
You go back with the same movement. No, because technically you
It's 5 feet more movement because
exactly
moving into the water versus out of the water.
Yeah, for your final move.
Damn. Okay.
Trying to like go in deeper and get out to shell.
Yeah, it's all good. What is the range on a dagger again?
Ooh, I think.
10 feet?
No, daggers are like
Thrown.
20, I think, right?
No, it's thrown as 10.
Really?
Unless it's a throwing dagger. Then it's 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what, 3 range increments. Jeez, 2. Yeah, 2 range increments. That's not great.
Where your bow is like up there, right? Like on the rocks.
Yeah. So I definitely don't have the bow option.
But Altair, you see my gun floating here.
You do not want me to try to attempt to like use your wet pistol. No, thank you.
Handle my wet pistol, please, Altair.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm a bit wrong.
I'm guessing though, like, so I can get to there, right, with one movement, no problem.
Yes.
I just can't get within range.
Mhm.
And then I will do quick draw dagger throw.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's funny that it says it's pick up. It's technically not.
Yeah.
I have 2. They're on my character sheet anyway. So,
Sure.
Here's this.
Yeah. What?
Whoa, that's
27?
a crit.
All right.
Mm.
For
Yeah.
12?
The sneak attack apply range, it does right with like
Yeah.
throwing finesse. Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah. Very solid throw. There's a dagger like sticks in the chest.
They have to have the finesse trait,
That's it.
which they do. And then I'll do it again because I have 2 daggers.
Double dagger
Quick
action.
throw. Yep. So here's
Should I
this.
do a little just as well?
Ooh.
Oh!
I mean, it's a hit.
Okay.
Perfect hit.
Perfect hit. Oh, for the sneak attack. Oh my god, they're so low. Everyone is just like barely. This river is like stained red, you know?
Right.
Johnny, your turn.
Okay. For like the first time in a long time, / never really in the campaign yet. I will grab the long spear.
You have a what?
Yeah, I have a long spear. I have a shield and long spear. I'm an armor. I'm an undersea warrior. You know,
Undersea
not just-
warrior.
but you guys are fine. It's kind of so I don't particularly go in for.
You always sort of
Need
like the shield was a surfboard, the pike was like the oar you use for rowing, you know. It's like,
Oh, right, of course. Yeah.
So I grab my thing, I raise my shield, and I'm gonna go for the stab.
the long spear's not two-handed.
It can be one-handed, two-handed. I mean, it's allowing me to do either one on the sheet. So.
It says it must be used wield in two hands. It's like you can always wield a two-handed weapon in one hand, you just can't attack with it. But you can only use one hand.
Right.
So, like, you know.
You know what? Then in that case,
Got some javelins.
Yeah, not bad boy.
you have javelins. Javelins can be melee, or
And they can, but they just suck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Who cares?
I mean, how bad is it? 1d6?
I don't think it's really that much worse.
Javelin.
I mean, who needs a shield? Just two
1d6,
hands.
yeah,
That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah. That means it's not designed for melee use, doesn't stop you using it, it's fine.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, you just have not the biggest chance I'm gonna hit because you know,
Of course
it's
it
not
is.
what we do. But like,
It's what we do, baby.
did I target him? I did target him.
Let's see it.
Let's go. Let's go.
No,
I'm gonna use my hero.
Yeah, beat
There you
it,
go.
Johnny. Beat
This
it.
is the one that's gonna matter. Let's do it.
Beat it.
But 7, not bad, dude, not bad.
Beat it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, man, what's the damage roll? Oh my god, 3?
Three bitch.
Honestly, they're not bad.
Oh my god.
You stabbed them, they're writhing in pain, but they are still up there. Okay, so you drew
now
your
you
shield
can
and your
heal.
javelin, right?
Oh right.
You drew shield and javelin, right? And then attacked, yeah.
Yeah, you shield, draw a shield, raise shield, and stab.
Draw a Oh, you already had your shield in your hand. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I always have shield on.
Oh yeah, sure. Because you.
I mean, it literally never really came up because I've not been in melee, but I did mention at the start
Yeah, yeah. Especially in situations like this, right? Like, you know.
Exactly.
in the
Exactly.
sea.
Exactly.
Uh,
If we're getting surprised, then I wouldn't have shield.
Sure,
Definitely not. But like when we're prepared to fight, yeah.
Exactly.
I'll
Nate,
try to finish off the guys standing next to me.
next to you. Oh my god, so many misses!
I'm missing by one.
You need almost 7 to hit. 7.
And here's the thing, like, I feel like they have 21 AC?
Some of them have different AC. Some of them are elite
Oh,
bandits,
okay,
some are
okay,
normal
okay.
bandits.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, go again.
What am I gonna do?
No.
Oh my god! Nate, no!
Surely, there's no way he loses
No.
duel.
No, Nate!
I think it's time to back up for your
How
last
is
action.
Alarm
Blackjack?
bells, alarm
Yeah,
bells.
yeah.
Like, if you
Blackjack
can
was
go
so
to here.
easy. Blackjack was so
Go to
easy.
here.
He's like 2 levels higher
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
these guys.
I mean, I can only move 1 tile, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's a good one, just because
Mhm.
then if either of them
Yeah.
attempt to move, you could attack of opportunity them.
yeah, and they also need 1 act.
Cool. Quicksil.
How do you do that save?
You click the little scary
9-3,
button.
so you need to roll a 13 or better?
Oh, you need to give yourself the 9 condition before you let you click the button.
Oh, but then I can't see
That's
anything.
why, yeah.
But then just, well, whatever, you just succeed on the roll.
Wait, I'm not dying
Yeah,
4.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Oh my god, you died.
I click one of those,
Coverage,
like, hey,
yeah.
no, you're dying too.
Actually dead, yeah. Sorry, Crixel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
only
hey!
dying.
Okay.
Only dying. But look, you can still see it. It's cool. It looks cool. Like,
Yeah, oh, they actually changed the bit, I think, because now you can see tokens. Normally
yeah,
it was
it's
only
good.
the spiral, right? But now it's
yeah, that was pretty
yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, this bandit. Yeah, locked in this battle with Johnny. Who's for the
Ooh, connection.
Yeah,
hello?
we're having some connectivity issues.
Hello? On Discord or on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
you-
is
You're
really
going
cool.
robo voice for me.
Wait, is the
Robot,
cat
yeah.
pulling on some cords or?
Hello?
Hmm. Yeah, wait, the camera still works, but the voice is so
Okay.
roboty.
Are you?
That camera is also
Okay, he strikes.
good now.
Huh?
Yeah, seems good now.
Is that a crit? Oh no.
Even with the ray shield?
Sorry? The whole.
The base, hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, I thought so. The ratio makes it not a crit.
Woo.
Johnny protects himself.
Yeah,
So only
baby.
takes
Good
only
call.
takes
Okay,
9.
actually, let's do
That's
do
big,
this
though.
as well.
Ooh, you can even
You
shield
have shield
block.
block? What?
Yeah.
True, I
What's the point of having a shield and not having shield block?
But I will say this is the 9 damage would break the shield. Not destroy it, but it would be the shield only has 3 hardness because it's made out of
Oh
wood.
yeah, shit. Fuck
So-
yeah. Never mind then. No.
Okay, so you don't shield block, so you take
I
you
forgot,
see,
I didn't. I forgot to put the thingies on it. It did not do it automatically. So yeah, no.
then no. Okay, so you take 9 damage.
Savitus. Oh.
You take 9.
Oh, it should be like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, take the 9. Yeah.
Then they go for the follow-up strike against you.
You're definitely mad, man.
-2. Oh, not natural, I mean misses. The -8. Misses. You just hanging in there.
We got
Johnny.
this now. It's over.
The other
It's
bandit,
not-
yeah,
yo.
just he knows
He's
you can't hit.
gonna step forward and get crit
He
by
knows you
Nate.
can't hit him, Nate. Nate, he knows you
Yeah.
ain't got shit. You ain't got shit, boy.
You got this. This is the crit.
Come
I feel
on.
it.
You have the
ain't
pike
got
ready. It's right
shit.
there.
You
He's
ain't
stepping
got
into
shit,
your
boy.
reach.
He ducks under the pike. He
Oh.
ducks under the
Oh
pike.
my
He ducks under the pike.
What is this fight, man?
Oh my god, goes for the hatchet strike against you.
No, don't do it.
Misses! Oh my god, the
Okay,
-4.
Okay.
Misses with the -4. You just are wildly swinging. You're ducking under all of your attacks out there.
Oh my god. Okay.
Out of daggers.
Guys,
Yeah, I am, but
two
that's
daggers
okay
in
because I have a +1 striking rapier.
Yeah, I
turns
mean,
goes to this
if you
piece
hit
next.
something, tells me most of it won't matter. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll
forward.
step forward, and then I go for like the soft spot through the throat, basically.
Isn't
Come
it all the throw the soft spot though?
It is.
Yeah. Oh my
Missed-
god.
Missed by 1. Oh my
No.
fucking god.
Fucking.
Oh my fucking god. You should have let them surrender.
Maybe, but instead, okay, I will do. I can run away. I think I might die, or I could try to do a -4 sickle attack. It's just that's only plus. What would it be? +4. So I'm trying to see what it is. I'm not saying I'm doing that.
Sure.
This guy can't kill both of you in one turn, right? That'd be
It'd be
crazy.
+5. I mean, he definitely can. We're both. I have 4 HP. That's 1 hit, and I'm down for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but both of you though.
Right. But I'm just saying.
What are they gonna do?
Either.
They're gonna hit out here, they're gonna hit joint, they're gonna throw the hatchet and Nate and go triple
Hit the triple kill. Holy
You
shit.
should just let him run away so I can do that.
Maybe I'll hit something.
So,
That's about
sure,
now.
it's actually the same attack because it's a +1 striking rapier. So doing the offhand.
Oh yeah, there's no point in the offhand.
Is actually the same. So I'm putting it back again. I was just trying to see what the attack roll would be. I will just go YOLO. Let's fucking.
Okay.
This guy needs to die. I have not rolled a
Then
20
you-
this session in attack, so it's bound to happen.
You didn't even need a 20.
Oh,
That is it. That is it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
14.
you bring them down. You bring them down.
Whew. Okay.
Johnny,
Only
your
one
turn.
less, right?
Please.
Yeah,
No more.
one
No
left.
more
Who
messing
has like
around
1
with
HP or
javelins
something?
and spears. This doesn't quite work as well. He needs to get hit by water. This is the only weapon that works. Water is the best weapon.
Let's see.
Let's go. Back on his head. Smack.
They succeed. Take half. They can half 8. They are on 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Okay, but this is meant to be Nate. This is your guy. This is your guy.
Yeah.
It's Johnny.
Put the javelin.
This is your man.
Oh yeah, throw the javelin.
Throw the javelin.
Oh,
And that would be normal still, even though with the spell, right?
Well, it's a spell
No.
attack.
It wouldn't be normal.
No, it's not a spell attack.
It's not. No, it would
That's
be
a
normal,
reflex.
but it's different
Yeah.
to a normal strike because it's a phone thing. So it doesn't use your. It uses your dex and not your strength on the attack roll. So that's
no, other way
why-
around. It uses your strength, right? It's thrown
If
up.
he throws.
No, sorry, no, yeah, you're right. No, you had it right. Yeah. I was like,
So,
Yeah, no, I mean, mostly because it casts a spell. So
That
it's
doesn't
like
affect it.
first, yeah.
No, it doesn't affect. Only if the spell has the attack rate. Only spell attack.
Oh yeah,
Then
Pathfinder
it will be
uses
one
stacks as well.
higher.
Section throwing, indeed, yeah. Strength
Why
of
should
throw
it be on
damage.
higher?
Yeah,
Because it's defaulting by using
Oh,
its
no,
strength for some reason.
Oh no, it did
Oh
before.
no, oh, no it's using the right one?
It used dexterity before, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, whatever.
what?
Didn't check.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Okay.
ooh.
No, javelin
Making
flies
way.
fast.
All right, Nate, back
Nate,
up.
can you do it? Can you
Finish
do it?
this.
I
Nate?
mean,
It's time.
Sorry, your man.
It's not in my hands anymore.
You got a plus 12.
okay.
There you go.
Okay.
It's
Finally.
over.
It
Okay.
is.
Finally.
It is over. The last body falls in the
Oh,
water.
Lord.
Another one comes out.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of tempted to do the crystal. That's
He, like, bites the guy's throat.
Bite the fucking no. Crixel will never see you.
nah.
Okay. We should still
technically,
act
probably-
initiative, but Crixel is dying.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, honestly, though, it doesn't really fucking matter for them. Not gonna be no fight.
I mean, the
But
next thing is gonna be.
it might
death.
matter if does he have a hero point at the end of this or not.
I
I
mean,
do
Right,
so.
I guess.
we're
It's...
gonna do a 3 action heal is mine.
Oh, okay. So everybody heals for 5. All the enemies come back alive. Everyone rolls for
And
this
we're
shit.
all.
Because that wasn't drowning, right? Like, that wasn't.
No,
You
I
probably
had-
should have been.
Whatever. No, here it was like, I'm gonna say like you're floating in not at this point 5 feet like waist-high water. Whatever. I'm gonna say that. Whatever.
Land on my back, yeah. Look at me.
Exactly. Yes, you can now act
Now,
initiative.
now I'm expecting a group of pirates to roll in.
Well done, boys.
Okay, not that.
Did you see that? Blackjack fella somewhere around.
What?
Uh,
Did what?
uh,
Are we?
That was close call.
I was too close. That was too close, bro. So I shouldn't have not gone that way. And I'm never going this kind of close range fighting. That doesn't work. Not good.
But I got a wing.
You can get a hand.
Yeah, we help you up.
And can you imagine if they didn't roll 2 fucking nat ones? Holy shit.
Right?
So many weird rolls. So many rolls all over the place. Gotta love it.
Okay, so but they all died.
Yeah, eventually.
The
It did take
ones we
way
can see,
more than I
unless there's a few of them left inside. Hopefully not. So,
Maybe just in case we retreat,
Mhm.
or keep an eye on the
Right.
entrance.
I think that should be. Well, think they said there were 6 before.
Kind of like
and
3, 4, 5.
fish that gone out of the
6.
water.
There's 6 dead.
All wet.
yeah, I
So-
think the one we killed before isn't on the map anymore.
Yeah, there were 6 plus blackjack. That's true. The one you killed before was not on the map.
Okay, well they must have some good treasure.
Yeah, they should.
That's, hopefully.
There might be.
Oh,
There's
but-
a looks like a
Okay.
pistol on blackjack here.
Oh, but trap.
Yes. Be careful when they
yeah.
go through. For now, I'd like to try to get their shit off them.
He said he had a pistol. Ooh,
He does a coat pistol.
what is a coat pistol?
I don't know.
Small pistols easily concealed inside a jacket or some other article of clothing. Rarely close to the private weapon. Oh, okay.
I think it's got the consumable trait, so it's very easy to hide it, like, you know.
Why doesn't fucking
Hmm.
the crow have this? Yeah, I'll take it.
Like, bro, it's so dramatic.
Oh, and a striking short sword. Well, I guess we don't know that.
Wait, how did what? I mystified it. What?
Yeah, I don't have the question mark, but the title is somehow still.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's...
You know, it says it should say unusual short sword, just. What the fuck?
Yeah, the
well,
liquid
yeah,
works. But...
Yeah.
That's really weird. Okay, oh well.
Courage will
Yeah,
take that
maybe it looks like a striking short sword.
Yeah, we
You've seen
recognize
you've seen a striking wound really recently on our test, right?
Yeah,
You know,
couple
so
times.
that's why I'm not gonna even identify it. Just because whatever, you know what it is. I can't be bothered like RPing you guys on the like, whatever. You just notice it.
Okay.
What's enough finesse it does.
Hmm?
Does that sort of
It is a
look,
good weapon, like, and I could use it. It's just that my rapier's better
Yeah,
for what I
think
do.
I would have just got like an upgrade, but I do like the striking sword. That also would work with the blazons of power. Like it would.
Yeah, it would give you a
one
pistol
striking.
striking as well. Yeah.
It's pretty big. Could I take it?
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, sure.
Huge
Striking is +1 damage, right?
No, in
No.
Pathfinder 2e, striking is 1 extra damage dice.
So
when
normally
if you're
1d6
single-
and
Oh.
2d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
oh.
incredibly good.
That's how you get the big numbers. Yeah.
Yep. So, for example, if we can get a striking rune on your pike,
Yeah.
you do 2d10.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I mean, I guess you can have both the potency and striking on
Yes,
it.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And also property wounds later, or not even later, like when you find it.
I mean, this short sword that Black Jazz has looks fucking sick, right?
It looks pretty sick. It looks pretty like let me Google AIR evil looking short sword. See what comes up.
Evil.
Imagine. Not evil, like sinister. Evil looking. I'll do evil looking.
I can twist sinister.
Sinister. Okay, I'll write sinister. Let's see what it comes up with, and you can pick one of those, and you can say it looks like that. It looks pretty much like the kind of short sword you would use to stab people in their sleep.
Waiting to start.
Why do I know how
Oh my
that
god,
looks
a
like?
lot of skulls,
Yeah.
immediately happening. Whoa, what the fuck is this?
Maybe do
Yeah.
deadly short sword.
Jesus, what the fuck? It's not a short sword. It's a fucking
Oh
monster.
my god, those things are terrifying. I want to use some of that.
That
armor
last
right
one,
now.
holy shit!
Jesus
No,
fucking
I think-
Christ. It looks like
Maybe-
it looks like the bottom right one, Jacko. Don't you worry.
I think maybe you should have changed the
Literally like an instant success on intimidation if you're using that.
It's
like
like
change the order of the words. I
once
think
I grab it, do I like hear a voice in my head? Like it's
Because maybe it's like sinister looking and then added
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna
just
do-
at the end.
What about pirates short sword? What do you think that would come up with?
Yeah, I think that'd work.
That's short. Right?
Although
short
it'll probably
pirate.
be a pirate with a short sword.
yeah.
Short sword pirate, maybe.
Whatever. Anyway, sorry. Let's just see if you want to explore it. Okay, so yeah, you find out on them. Yeah, the others just have kind of like just base hatches, like simple armor.
Yeah,
Yep, that's a pirate.
do it.
How do you?
Maybe
Yeah, that's what I was
just,
gonna say. Just be like a deadly short sword.
A deadly short sword.
And I moved underneath Nate, and now I can't control my token anymore.
Oh my fucking god, guys. Why can't you do that?
Oh, I'm free.
Deadly maybe.
So
it's
heavy.
not? Oh, wow, it is again more just pirates.
No, it's just the deadly one isn't done. That's the old one. And those pirates are fucking cool though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the deadly short sword. Yeah, that looks good. It's got the fucking skull back in.
Double check this.
They just love
Well, how
it.
else would you know it's deadly? You know.
yeah.
It's nothing more
Maybe.
deadly than a skull, of course.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that top right's not bad.
And also, yeah, I like designing the bottom right one as well. If that's like
That's
an
Yeah.
extreme
way more
model
like a dagger than a short sword.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
it's
I
true.
mean, technically, so does the top right, but
Yeah. Top.
And what is a short sword? What a big dagger. Anyway, it
how
looks
do you
like
how do you call the AI? By the way, I've never done it.
slash imagine.
Flash
Flash
imagine
imagine.
and then yeah.
Base. Give it a second to like.
Then just your prompt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Or a bunch of them.
Okay.
I mean
so
there's
anyway.
like some extra options but
I just want to see if this
You
we're
works at
not
all.
able.
Sure.
Accept TOS, sure. Oh my
Got
god.
him.
And I'm gonna have to join. No, I don't have to.
Yeah, maybe short sword is fine. But yeah, you guys walking through the entrance if you want to like, you can just move forward. I think like you're on your tokens and you'll pass through like a threshold.
Ooh.
Oh, we might have something.
Oh, we got a sinister.
Wait, but
next.
Apparently, like short sword, it's like you mean dagger?
Yeah. I think so.
We might. We'll see.
Okay, but we're exploring, Josh.
Yes,
You need
Up here.
Wait, where-
Yeah.
where's the
Again,
trap?
just be
Where's the
careful
trap?
because we know that supposedly
Oh,
right where
yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
is, there's a trap.
Hmm.
They're all like so chonky. The fuck?
Yeah, they really like the chunk sword.
I hate that. I like elegant looking swords.
Yeah, you find yourself in a little opening in here. It's nice and dry once you're outside of the water.
Shouldn't be
I
anymore,
guess
guys.
we all do seek actions to try to
Cool.
find the trap.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very.
Indeed.
I mean oh yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's search, right? It'd be
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you all start to search the area as you walk through.
I don't want to go first, but then again, treasure.
Yeah. I'll
mean,
go.
I guess I
first.
can go first.
I mean, I have decent thievery, so I maybe know how they would lay it out.
Is there any mud in the cave?
Any mud? Most of them got
Yeah,
washed
I'm
off
looking
as
for
you
like
walk through.
specifically like the traps that we made before, like the ground traps or like
Sure.
string type stuff.
Sure, yeah. We'll keep an eye out.
Is there a lot of smoke inside?
No, not that much.
You seen something yet?
None of you see anything unusual.
Okay.
Moving
But
on.
as Mihail steps there, man, all four of you, their highest natural was a natural 10, so sad. Yeah, despite what you have been looking out for, you were unable to see a like a pressure kind of sensitive thing in the ground. That when Nate you stand there, I just gotta quit. I just need a movie so I can see how it works actually. Seems to out of like the wall in front of you, kind of like almost like hidden behind the barrel. As you see, like this kind of like spear comes like thrusting forward a bit quite quickly.
I dodge out of the way.
Yeah, well that's good. That's what AC is for, isn't it? Let's see how well your dodge out the way is. You dodge out of the way, Nate. You knew, even though you didn't see it, you knew this was coming. You were very on edge. You managed to dodge out of the way as it like kind of flies past, and like kind of also Johnny, you kind of like move as well as it kind of also flies towards you. Yeah, and you're fine. And the spear just like clatters on the ground behind you. It doesn't like it's not attached to the wall or anything.
Good dodge.
Yeah, the old man still got it.
Well, he had a lot of practice outside.
We sort of fight. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Ooh,
Oh,
quite cozy in here.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
nice, really. It's quite a big saying like if you were gonna smoke it out, it would take a fucking long time. Like in terms of, like how big it is and like even the entrance itself, right? It's it's pretty sizable complex.
a true pirate then.
I know we're not pirates, but if we need a place to hide out in Port Peril, we have found it.
I mean, I'm guessing a lot of the stuff here belongs to the town, so we should probably give it to them.
Oh,
There's a
yes,
door
I meant
somewhere.
the cave itself, not...
There's a
Yeah.
door to somewhere.
Oh, and this is we found their sleeping room apparently. Back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
So apparently they're
but is
roasting a
that
pig on a
door
spit.
supposed to be here?
Yeah, the walls are kind of fucked up, so you need to make sure they didn't see it in detail. But you. What's way?
Yeah, there's
the
supposed
door.
to be a door.
It is
Or it's supposed to be a
door.
hidden door.
No, it's not indoor. They're just like it's like a very kind of they're just a simple sign of wooden saying this one would be like kind of just forced into fit into like the crack in the wall.
Can I break this shit down? Or,
Yeah, if you want to break it down, you can do an athletics check to try to just like smash it open.
or do
You
we...
can also
Maybe
you can,
try the
Yeah.
handle.
Yeah, I mean, it says it's locked. We're out of reach.
oh really?
Oh,
Can you move your token one more to the left? Yeah, now try.
Okay.
You see in here like almost like a little sort of like cell is how it looks to you. Like there is like there is a really old skeleton kind of like leaning against the wall, probably in a very like ominous sort of this is how you threaten people by chucking over a skeleton, right? It's quite a simple looking cell. Like, it looks like it probably hasn't been used actually for quite a while. There's like no recent like there's not really any bad smell even from like the skeleton. It's quite old and there's no like filth or stuff like that in there.
Okay.
Mine needs some cleaning out before we move in.
Oh.
If you want to have our...
Wait, we do
Our
not
own
take
pirate
prisoners. We kill them. I was joking.
Oh, okay. I'm not very convinced.
Neither am I.
Yeah, you see the film. Right now, so there isn't a fire lit actually, but this is like a campfire where you assume they were cooking the night before, and where the smoke if you kind of look up, you see the ceiling is like fairly high, and you kind of see cracks in the roof. Yeah, it's quite nice. There's and here's there's rations, kind of like vegetables, like potatoes. There's like supplies, like kind of dried fruits and vegetables.
There's a longbow here.
Sure, yeah, there's a boat there. Sure, we can say there's a boat there.
I
Well,
mean,
maybe you
station around
could
we
use one.
find-
You having to climb down that wall instead of also having a bow. Maybe something to think about?
Oh, there's something up here.
Yeah, you see at the end of like this corridor, there's like another door that is actually open.
Yeah, I'm guessing this was Blackjack's.
Not sure. I mean, my eyes are not what they used to be.
I can try and teach you how to use a gun. But
Oh.
I also don't fire
Yeah.
from far away too often. Ooh, look at this. Ooh,
Treasure.
he had it made.
Yeah, it's a very nice room.
Oh, this looks like
Treasure chest.
refreshments.
I knew that, but I
I
can't
see,
contain
I
it.
see a
It's
bottle.
with an eyesight.
You take a yeah. There's this. Yeah, there's a bottle. You go up and run towards its chest.
Yeah.
What do? You open it?
Kick it open.
Kick it open. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, kick it open for you.
Oh, I can't click on it.
Can't wait till you get blown
You
up.
can't
by a
click on
trap.
it. You can't click on
Doesn't.
it.
No,
Doesn't open.
No.
doesn't open up for me.
Do I need
Maybe
to
if I-
Weird. I guess I check changing the actors to be like
Yeah, I don't
under
see
your
it either.
control.
Like I see it, but I can't interact either.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
That's some money.
Ooh. It's
There's
money and
there's a
Nice, nice.
decent amount of money.
eyepiece.
There is an eyepiece, and the other object is actually it seems like a pair of manacles. You can kind of that's what they look like at least to you.
Why were they not in a prison? Why is it in his bedroom?
No one's talking about it.
Skip over that one. Okay.
Like in Skyrim, you find something weird, and you're like, "Oh, those designers knew what they were doing."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Should we
You know what
distribute the
those are?
treasure?
For the
Yeah, do you want me to click
unusual
distribute? I can click distribute coins if you want. And
Yeah,
everyone
let's
gets
do
a share.
that.
Yeah, if we take like 10
Oh, there's a
minutes, we
little
can
bit.
try and figure it out.
Allow coin, whatever. I'll allow coin type conversion. Kind of fucks it up, and everyone gets like technically some of this gold platinum, but whatever. So yeah, you want to take some time to figure out what this stuff is?
I think so.
That
Yeah,
was
I'll
it.
just
Yeah, that seems like a good way to end the session. Is you guys like hang out in here for a
Jeez.
little bit, investigate some of these items.
Mhm.
I will post a skill check for chat. This one.
I gotta
You
use
got use
crafting, but I'll
crafting,
do the
right?
eyepiece.
You have to at least be trained.
Go do the eyepiece. Okay. Yes, you have to at least be trained too. The eyepiece is the second one. So that was for the eyepiece. So wait.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're not sure what this is. Do you want to have a go on with him, Johnny?
Yes. I'll go for the object, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, the
Yes.
manacles.
Manacles. Which is my best one? In nature, of course.
Of course.
Click it. I click the button.
I don't see anything.
Okay, I guess. Okay, well, I guess I need to do it like this.
You should be able to click the button. That's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't work when I clicked it.
You're also you're not sure. You're not sure, I'm afraid.
Okay. Let's
Wanna do a little
the
swap?
eyepiece then?
Yeah.
Hello, properties. Yeah, you do those. Let me
Yeah.
have a look at that. Hmm.
That was wrong.
You have to redo it, Johnny.
Indeed.
Quicksil, you know all about these manacles.
Of
And Johnny, you know all about these eyepiece. Beautiful. The manacles,
Such a
manacles of persuasion. Jacko, don't read anything into
Oh!
it.
That
These
only confuses Quixel further.
These sometimes used against like capture enemies. They're pretty fucked up. They kind of like knock you. I mean, you can read them what they say, right? They when they're locked around, somebody like kind of sap the life out of you, like dealing damage for an hour until you get unconscious. They're pretty fucking just not
Jesus.
very nice.
Persuasion,
Someone took-
yeah, okay.
Someone took them very
Someone-
quickly. And these are a pair of tracker's goggles. They're like lenses, like forest green glass, like bound in rough leather. And when you wear them, you gain a +1 bonus to survival checks to sense direction and track.
Nice. The Johnny goggles.
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
goggles. I mean, they're nice greeny glass, like see this.
Nice green to go with his
Yeah.
blue skin.
Sunglasses.
Or Giselle. One of the two.
Yeah,
Like
one
how
of
there's
the
just
two.
randomly 2 copper pieces left over. Like
Yeah, they can split them. Somebody can take those two if they want.
Done.
Perfect.
Move.
How dare you not split with the party?
Cool, but
Actually, it didn't. I said yes, and it didn't do it.
oh, thank you. Alright,
Oh, it's because I'm not close enough, huh? No, I am.
that's
No,
like
no, I've trolled it. I was pressing the plus
There we
button.
go.
for some
you
reason.
fool.
Weird.
Alright, that seems like a pretty good ending point.
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
your
yeah.
successful
Yeah.
getting out of
Woo.
the... It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
The fight happening in the water is kind of cool, so like visual. I didn't see it happening like all day, you know, but it was quite cool. Just like the fact that to train kind of messed with it a bit.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's such a big difference because I didn't move to.
Yes, if you'd known you could move without provoking, it would have been so good for you. But every time when they move forward, you get like the free attack, right? Yeah.
But at the start of the combat, right? After I threw the stone in, I moved one tile.
Ah.
But if I move two, I would be in a so much better spot,
That's
right?
true. That's true.
I was really thinking about it.
No, the little things.
But
the little things.
but our feats were a huge value, like the underwater marauder, not making
Yeah,
us
that was huge.
Yeah,
basically, you would have been flat footed permanently for like the entire thing. And like, I mean, I know Blackjack basically did anything. They also like sneak attack, and you never got to use it. Man, Sang fucking got a thing. I mean, they got that once.
They
like,
crit failed both spell things.
Man, that's
and,
amazing.
yeah.
Like,
And
Totally
the
MVP on this one.
intimidation and like.
yeah, they also use the natural intimidation. Man, they are the worst pirate.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled, I think, 3 net ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nate did some
So many
unimpressive things.
So yeah,
We all got our time to shine, you know.
But you all came out of it in one close piece, one very whole piece.
mostly.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta run.
Yeah.
This time.
Yes. Thank you, guys. See you all next time. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Lads.